This is coming to your old school. 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 Listen on down now. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Listen on down now. Get down. 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 You get down. This is coming to your old soul. Listen on down now. This is coming to your old school. We'll bring it to you old school. Get down. Listen on down now. Bring it to your old school. What's up, everybody? Rain here. What is up, good people? Rain here. Try to throw in a little extra for you there. What is up, everybody? Yeah, trying to get this stuff down, trying to remember everything I need to do. This is crazy. Do we have comms? Am I good? We got audio? Oh, I got to turn this off in the background. Sorry. All right, so I don't know if my chat's on slow mode, so not sure. Sounds good, right? All right, I was just jamming a little bit there. Let's try to spice it up a little bit. You got comms? Yeah, right on, Tina Hall. I know it's been a long time, huh? I didn't think I was ever going to come back, to be honest with you. I always kind of flirted with it. I didn't really want to put any effort into YouTube anymore after what they did. And this actually is it's one of my original channels. It's actually the backup to the channel that they banned. They actually banned the brand channel. So this channel can never monetize. So if you ever see anything that I've done and there's a commercial on it or an ad, that's not me. It might be maybe I played some copyright music and the people that own the music get paid, or YouTube will probably run ads regardless. So you said you wouldn't come back, but have you did? Right on, yeah. That was hard because for me it wasn't just a channel. I mean, I had it for 10 years. So when they took it down, they took down a lot of my work. I had way more stuff on there before I ever did live streaming and, this kind of content. So I should be streaming. Oh, I don't think I am. I should be streaming to Rumble, but I don't know. It looks like something happened. Something may have went wrong with Rumble, but I should be simulcasting. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just want this thing to work. That's all. So we got good comms. All right. Hopefully some more people start showing up. I know it's Friday. Everyone's busy. For West Coast folks, they might be just getting in from work. So, hey, Sean, did you want to come up? Because we were going to have Sean come up as a co-host, special guest. I want to see what he's got going on. Shavo, what is up, bro? Just like the old days. I know, man. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best to, bring back that vibe, right? So I do have, a little something that I'm going to bring out later that we used to do before we went into a certain topic segment of the show, right? So what we used to do on Rain here, on Friday Nights with Rain, we would start out with shouting out the chat. We would hope that people would show up, right? We would try to get folks to engage and tweet or zeet, whatever you want to call it, tweet out, that we're live, right, to help out. Because another thing is I don't have all my at Twitters or at Zeet, whatever, at X. I don't have all those handles saved. So I need to build that up. I need to figure out everyone's Twitter that, has been coming and, adding to this. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, she does. You are correct, Wen Mullet. Thank you for regulating. It's all about regulating. Moderators, mount up. It's time to regulate. Legendary's in the building. Hey, Rain. Hey, fam. Tweeting. Hey, I appreciate that, Legendary. You are definitely legendary. We are only missing F.N.W.R, right? That's right, F.N.W.R. And no, there was another one. It was it Larry Las Vegas? I think it may have been Larry Las Vegas, man. And I want to say they're both in Vegas. So a lot of folks in Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, one of my favorite new shows that's on during the day, and I would have to say that it's up there with, as far as production level, it's up there with BitBoy. BitBoy, the whack job, right? You never know where he's going to come from. I don't even want to go into it, but he does do professional stuff, right? They are a high level show, and the show I'm talking about is called Sin City Crypto, and it's in Vegas. And those guys are so awesome. They're on at I think 11 in the morning every day, Monday through Friday. You guys may have heard of them. Chip and Jeff. No. Now, Chip and Jeff is an older show. this is for me at least, it's a newer show, and they're like in our like group of people, right? Mainly we focus on XRP, and a lot of people that's all they talk about, right? Like I talk about XRP, XLM. I used to do basically off of my website that I had at the time that was taken down. It was hacked and then destroyed. I had a webmaster or whatever. It got destroyed, but it was a pretty cool website. It was called Crypto News, Crypto News On, I think it was called, something like that, because there were so many names that were taken. But yeah, so I had that website, and I would pull off of that, and it would have like a mixed bag of crypto stuff. Some things that no one else was talking about. So that was my goal, is that I don't want to be like all these other channels. So we mixed it up here. We're about entertainment, also blowing people's minds. Mixing in music, NFTs. That's what I plan on doing. Be highlighting some, projects. If I find a project I like, I'm gonna highlight it. And even if no one knows about it and maybe they're not into it, I might highlight it. But mostly, I think I want to highlight the community and their projects. That's kind of my goal there. Oh, what's up, Love, Live, Heal? Lady E in the house. Hold on. Stephanie needs a wrench because she is supporting big time out there for me. LEET, what's up? Good day, Rain. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone in here. Yeah, we're going to let them keep rolling in a little bit. And we're going to bring up, and I'm glad, I'm really glad to see like when Mullet and Chavo, because for a long time those guys had kind of disappeared. So for them to be here, and once in a while they do pop up in other streams, but to have them back, it's definitely taken me back 3 years, which in crypto, that's like fucking 10 years. It feels like a lifetime since I was banned, right? Oh man, they're just coming in now. Whoever's been tweeting stuff out, I appreciate you, because like I said, I got to get my my Twitter or my X handles. I got to get those things dialed. And hopefully I'm modding the right people. Hopefully these people aren't imposters. We got Rye Guy just popped in. Tony Bags. What is up, everybody? What is up, good people? Rain here. Jungle Inc. here. I'm a clone of Jungle Inc. No, I'm just kidding. No, but there's a lot of clones out there. We're going to talk about that tonight. We need guys and gals, we need to be on our toes, like more than ever. There's so many fake accounts. If any time a fake account comes up with me, please let me know, because I'll freaking blow a gasket. You know what I mean? Like imposters, liars, fakes, cheats. I don't like them. Get them out of the building, right? Mr. Trump, our president. He says, Ellie, what's up, Nerdy X? Rain here. All right, so basically, yeah, he never left. Exactly. DJT never left. So it's a little confusing, but we're going to get that. We're going to get into that too. But that'll be Into the Storm. So we have like different sections that we want to try to do. What's up, Nerdy? Yeah, write that down, Nerdy, right? I'm going to bring up Sean Thompson first, all right? So we'll bring some folks up. But Sean Thompson's going to come up first. He's going to be our guest host. I invited him earlier on in the week. He goes way back. He was actually the first person to call me and was like, what the hell happened, dude? I was watching your show, and the next thing it was gone. So he was there when it got banned live. He was driving in his car. I think he was coming home from work. And he called me, and I was like, at that point, I was blown away, man. And I didn't even know what happened, really. And then he's like, oh, man, I can't believe he was so pissed, right? And he was like, basically had my back, right? And then we had Berserker and some other, you had Jungle. We had a bunch of people coming to my aid, right? To have my back. And Berserker even offered me his channel to do shows, right? To continue it. And I chose not to do that because they would have just taken it down. They would have wiped his channel out. I didn't even want to waste my time. So we did WebEx. We did WebEx for about a year. It was a private group. It ended up falling apart. But guess what? We got the band back together, folks. And, you know them all. Uncle Buster, Bags, Berserker, so on. So it just keeps going and go. There's so many people that have stuck together, stuck with me and stuck with, a lot of people. So I love it. You guys are awesome. Crawfish XRP, I remember you. What is up, good people? Entering the building. So let's bring up, because for me, when I did my show, I used to struggle because I do better if I have someone to bounce off of, right? So obviously I bounce off the chat. And in those days, 3 years ago, I'm telling you, it's a lifetime. In 2020, when I was trying to bring people on, it was very hard for me to do with OBS and Zoom and all that. I couldn't figure it out. So a lot of times, and we did pull it off a few times, but I think with Hodel helped out, Jeff Hodel. Basically, I would have people call into the show. So it was more like a radio style is what I was doing. So we're going to bring up Sean Thompson. And let me make sure that I do this right. Yeah, I'm still learning this program, guys. So we're going to put it in the chat. And this is Sean Thompson. Let's keep it orderly. Don't just pop in here because I might even forget about you. You know what I mean? And not on purpose. When I did my first show last week, I was so overwhelmed. And then we had everyone coming in. And I almost got into the vibe where I was doing XRP boardroom. And I had it like on full screen. I had my my StreamYard or whatever full screen. So I wasn't paying attention when people were coming in and they were sitting backstage. And I wasn't paying attention to the chat as much. I was like in the zone, like if I was just on a show. So hosting my own show, it's real quick. Yeah, Sean, real quick. real quick.
Yeah, long time listener, first time
All right,
caller.
you're muted. I don't hear you.
Hello?
What's going on here?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm not hearing any sound.
Hello?
You need a producer. I know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting any sound.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
What's going on here? You got me, Sean?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, wow. You can hear him, but I can't hear him? See, there
Oh,
you go. Like I said, man, I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, I'm going
That is strange.
I'm telling the chat I'm going to drop down and I'll come back up.
Hold on a second here. Try to talk now, Sean.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And he can't hear me.
Yeah, I'm not hearing him. This is weird.
All right, I'm going to drop down and come back up.
Man, I don't know what's going on then. That is strange that I cannot hear him. Why can I not hear him? Oh, because it's on my end, I think. It's probably because it's coming through my computer and I had it down. That's on my end, I think. Sean, come back in, bro. Yeah, so like I said, I'm learning this stuff. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, come back in, Sean. I think that was on my end. I'm using a brand new setup. It's called a Rodecaster. And I think it has to do with my PC connection that I had the volume down on. So, yeah, I am the producer, but what needs to happen is I need to get better, right? Like, I need to learn this stuff. You there, Sean?
Can you hear me?
Man, I don't know what's up. I don't hear him
Can the
at all.
chat hear me?
This is normal. He's gonna drop and call back. Sean, I can't hear you, man. What the hell's going on?
Huh?
You there?
I'm here. Can the chat hear me?
What is up? Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. Yeah, I wish Bags was here or someone was here because I'm not getting it.
That's crazy that the technology has changed that much in a couple of years.
Sean sounds just like Sean. So everyone can hear him except me. So I'm having monitoring issues. Maybe it's on my speakers. It's coming.
I'm gonna stay.
I'm sorry, man. It's coming through my speakers, guys. So I need to switch that to my Yeah, I need to switch it to my Roadcaster. Now try to talk, Sean.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on if they can hear me, and I hear echo.
Okay, you hear echo. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. All right, go ahead, Sean.
Alright. So how do I sound now?
Can you hear an echo? I'm having to use my speakers as monitors. I don't know why. So that's
No, no,
something
no,
I'm gonna have
no.
to figure out.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You were on my speakers and I didn't realize it.
Okay, so there is a slight echo.
Is there?
It's not annoying, but I can barely hear it in the background.
All right, I turned you down a little bit. What about now?
Let's see.
Can you hear me now? Is there an echo?
I can I can hear you. The echo got quieter. It got a lot quieter.
All right, I'm gonna turn it down even a little more. Yeah, I got to figure this stuff out. Like I said, the last stream I did, I was using a different setup, and it may have been set up the same way. I don't know. When I switched to the Roadcaster being the monitor, then I didn't have. It seemed like I didn't have any sound. So, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, good. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Well, obviously you can see I'm struggling once again with this stuff, but we'll figure it out. We'll get better at
Yeah,
it,
the,
dude.
the echoes all but gone. It's like down from 30%. The echoes down to like 1%.
Yeah, because everyone says it sounds good. So
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
yeah, so Tina Hall says, I'm so happy. It really is like the old days, right? Like
Oh yeah,
Nerdy says perfect. Wembo says no echo. So,
we're good. Cooking with gasoline.
so
Okay.
it's funny because I remember once in a while I would struggle with OBS, but it's when I'm thinking back, it's like it seems like OBS was easier, even though it's way more advanced. This setup here it's a little wonky, and yeah, it'd be nice if I had a producer, but we're on a budget, which is like zero budget. We ain't hiring no one.
Well, look, dude. When I first came on, I wanted to make a joke. I was like, "Long time listener, first time caller. Thanks for having me on the show."
Okay, so you get a little bit of reverb. They're saying,
Oh, there is. Okay.
yeah. I like I said, I gotta figure that part out. I don't know.
No worries.
Maybe what I would have to do because it's actually hooked up through my monitor. Maybe I would hook up or disconnect those speakers and then choose the Roadcaster and maybe it'll monitor through this.
Well, no
I don't
worries.
know.
We'll just get it. We'll just get into it and see what happens.
Yeah, LEET says a storm is coming. I would say, regardless of what has been said, or like there's a certain announcement that's supposed to happen, and that we're in the storm. No, I think we're in the storm. Like, and GDLT, he said it perfectly last week. He said straight up on my show, if rain is streaming live again, the storm is coming, right? Because with the rain comes a storm. And
Nice.
I mean, it is, man. We're in the middle of some crazy, crazy stuff. I can't even keep up, man. Like,
So, bro, can we get into this about these fake accounts? It blew
yeah.
me away.
Please. Let's go ahead and talk about them first, and then I'll because I get into sharing stuff, and then it gets a little wonky, right? So,
Yeah, and I
yeah,
know you got tons of stuff to share, but this,
yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. So hold on. Go ahead and let them know what's
yeah.
up, and we'll get to that. I'll get to that. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's how this started. So last night I got on Twitter and I was listening to Twitter Spaces and checking my Twitter feed, and then there's a tab at the bottom towards the right that has your notifications. So I had all these notifications, and hadn't checked my notifications in probably like 6 months. And so as I'm scrolling down, I'm like, oh, John Deaton followed me back. I had followed him like 2 years ago. So I was just gonna be, a good Twitter citizen and reciprocate. And then I noticed that XRPP Productions followed me back. Well, I forgot that me and XRPP have actually talked and we followed each other months ago. but I was, just going through the list and clicking, clicking, clicking. So it was John Deaton, XRPP Productions, and I can't remember the last one. James Rule. Well, I've talked to James Rule on the phone in the last 2 months, so we've been following each other, but I wasn't paying attention.
Right,
So
right.
so about 5 minutes later, that John Deaton account says hello. And I responded in a DM. I said, "Oh man, thanks so much for all you've done, blah, blah, blah. It's been 3 years. I'm not pouring my heart out, but I'm just saying thank you, thank you, thank you." Then I just happened to look at the at for John Deaton, and it wasn't John John, it was JHN. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. So then I went back to the main page of Twitter, went to the search bar, searched out John Deaton, and I typed in the real name. It comes up, it says following you. No, it says I'm following him. It doesn't say he's following me back. And I was like, okay, so this other guy's a scam. So I tweeted at the real John Deaton. No, I tweeted at John E. Deaton 1, and I said, this other guy's a scam. And I tagged like everybody I could think of. And that's when I tagged you on a bunch of stuff. Mr. Intuitive, Digital Asset Investor, Digital Perspectives, James Rule. I even tweeted a couple senators about the scam. So after that, I got blocked from that fake John Deaton account right away.
Oh,
So
you did?
then, oh yeah, right
Wow.
away. And so then another one pops. And the other thing that struck me about the fake John Deaton account is when I made that big response about, oh man, this is so cool. You did an awesome job. He's like, thanks, mate. I'm like, John Deaton's from fucking New York. He ain't from fucking Australia. Fuck you. And so that was the big red flag. So then I fast forward, then it's the XRPP Productions account that's fake that replied to me like, hello. And I didn't even respond to him. I looked up the at catch pseudonym for this account, and then I went and looked at XRPP Productions real account that I'm really following and found out that he's following me back. And so I blasted that guy out. Then I got banned from that account or blocked like literally within a minute. The minute I tagged the real XRPP Productions with the fake account, and then tagged like all the major players in the crypto industry that we know in the XRP community, XRP Army, and then all the Blue Crew guys. And at the end, I said, Blue Crew, mount up. I tagged Berserker, XRP Bags, Crypto Tales. I tagged all those guys. I went East Coast, West Coast, ATL, Texas. I went all over the board, and Canada. So then I got blocked from that guy within about 2 minutes. And the last one was the fake James Rule account. And I tagged James Rule, said this account is fake, and just letting you know. Now, and James Rule is his original tagline is like Rule XRP. It's not James Rule, it's just Rule XRP. The fake account was James Rule XRP. And then after I cleared that shit out, then I got another fake post from at real James Rule XRP. I'm like, God damn, I'm spending my whole night, battling these fake accounts.
Right,
And
right.
so now when I go on Twitter and I go to my notifications, I will never, ever, ever, ever go through my notifications and start following people back. I'll only follow people back is that if we're in the middle of a Twitter space and I follow you and then you follow me back or whatever when it's real. All the stuff on notifications, literally most of it's fake. And then I found a bunch of random fake people trying to follow me, which was, half naked pictures of girls. I'm like, you know what?
Right. I get that all the time.
Yeah. So that was an important lesson I learned because the next step of that process would have been, hey, I got this new thing, new coin coming out. Give me, $50 in XRP token or Ethereum or Bitcoin, and then I'm gonna send you back double. No, we ain't doing that.
Right. Hey, let me show you.
But
Can you see the screen?
yeah, 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 yeah. My bad.
Okay, so I got fake Alex Cobb here. Okay, so it's alexcobb.xrp, YouTube. All right, so it says at Alex Cobb YT. That's not him, but what's really funny and you'll see these a lot. The Brad garlic bread, fake bullshit, right? And then, yeah, so he retweets real stuff too. And then what's funny? Hold on, down here, I think it was.
Oh,
Where's
the
it
James
at?
Rule one.
No,
Yeah,
right
that's the
here.
one I
Look,
sent you.
the fake Alex Cobb tweets out real Alex Cobb. You see
You
that?
gotta, you can't make this up.
So yeah, it's we gotta really watch it, guys. Like, oh, what's up, Bags?
What up, bags?
Yeah, I've
Bag
been
man,
having
bag man,
technical
bag man.
difficulties. I want to try. So real quick, real quick. So hold on, Sean. I'm gonna try to switch out. Just hold there for a second. I'm gonna try to switch out my. I'm gonna pull my speakers out of my monitor because that's where it's doing the sound, right? Like, so I'm thinking if I pull those out and I switch it over to the Roadcaster, there's nothing else that it could go to. Maybe I can get comms coming through my headphones. So let's try that real quick, okay? Real quick, real quick.
Roger that.
All right, so hold on a second.
And while he's doing that, we'll enjoy a nice brief 1 minute intermission with some elevator music brought to you by Lawrence Welk, if anybody is old enough to remember that guy. And shout out to the chat. I can't see the
It's
chat,
not
unfortunately.
working.
It's
So
not.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you, like when when you're speaking for me to monitor, it's actually coming through speakers on my monitor, the actual PC monitor. So it might not feedback as bad. So it might be the way to go.
All right.
So it's like I'm hearing you through a phone. So I got to still figure that part out. Hopefully the echo's not there. Is there an echo anymore, guys?
Um, barely.
All right. Well, shit, I'll figure it out. It ain't gonna be right now, obviously. Yeah. So,
Listen, I can deal with it.
what's that?
I said I can deal with it.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah. So these fake accounts are out of control. Like what happened to Jungle, that was pretty bad. That was a SIM swap though, and then that was also a data breach of Twitter. So maybe I guess he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know and wasn't changing his passwords. I think also when you're using your phone and you got Twitter on there, you got YouTube on there, you got all your social media on there, and then also you're using your phone number, you probably have a better chance of getting caught up in some stuff like that. I don't know, but anyways, that was a different thing. But this stuff here is where they're just cloning people. Like if you get WhatsApp, like people, they probably know in this chat that if you get a WhatsApp thing from people saying they're Jungle or Bags or whoever, that's not real. But there's people that fall for it.
Well, one thing I've done is, Twitter a while ago said, hey, secure your account more by providing your phone number. I never did that. I never associated my phone number with a Twitter account or my Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube. I don't have Facebook and I never have. And so I keep my phone number separate from everything else, if possible.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right, so see where I want to get off of this one. See, this is where I have a hard time doing stuff with this freaking program. All right, so I stopped that one. All right, so let's see here. Hold on a second. All right, let's just get back to what you got going on real quick, and then I'll try to go into something else here. Yeah, Legendary says personal info needs to be put on the blockchain already. It's getting ridiculous out there, and it's true. Like, yeah, the data is well. The thing is too is that there's all these data breaches, and if we were using these other services where you're being validated as, you're proving who you are through, say, David Schwartz is deal or whatever, or Medico, or however those things work, right? All those type of things. if everything is more like a, say, like a Medico, or I can't think of the one David Schwartz is doing. What's that one he's doing? I always forget about
The
that one.
Palestine.
Yeah, poly sign. So, you know, things need to go to that level where everything's on something like that, right? Hey, I block a lot of people, dude. Right, guy? Definitely. Yeah, WhatsApp sucks, man. It's it's the most widely used scam app out there. It seems like. Yeah. So, let's see here. So, what else you got, Sean? I'm gonna I'm gonna go back to my Twitter real quick here. Let's see.
No, I'm I'm just chilling right now, dude.
All right, share
Um,
screen, bookmarks.
yeah,
All
let me know
right,
when you're ready.
so this isn't my
Where's
bookmarks
Berserker
here.
at?
Oh, this is my bookmarks. Yeah, Berserker's probably working. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poly sign. Hold on. And all kinds of stuff popping up now.
Right on.
Poly sign, event 201. Yeah. Event 201, Ice Nine. Yeah, it's funny. You know how everyone talks about the Ice Nine thing. Did you guys know that that's a band? I think that's like a freaking death metal band. So it's kind of interesting. It's like, did they know about the real Ice Nine? You know, like I don't know. And a lot of times
Yeah,
musicians are into the conspiracy stuff. You know, they're into
yeah,
it.
because Ice Nine is Jim Rickards. That's his thing that he stumbled on at his time at the CIA, I believe.
I hear crick. I hear crickets, dude. You got crickets over there?
Yeah, I just stepped
That's
outside.
awesome. Yeah, they're like coming through. It's like that's interesting. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so like what we were saying, you know, you had the Alex Cobb one. The John Deaton one's in my DM, but I thought I bookmarked that one. You got the James Rule. There's a bunch of them running around. If you guys see them, just make sure you know send out the word that hey, this is fake, so people don't get scammed in any way. So like earlier, what Sean was saying, how many times did you say you got spoofed or thought you were interacting with the real person? How many times?
So the first time was John Deaton. And then
Yeah.
once I went through that experience, which took about 5 minutes, then I started getting DMs from these other people. And I'm like, XRPP Productions wouldn't do that. I mean, I've talked to him through Twitter Spaces many times. So I know what kind of dude he is. Mr. Intuitive, Blackberry XRP, I've spoken to him through Twitter Spaces. And we're at the point where Mr. Intuitive got a hold of T Boone, and T Boone's the guy that makes all the dog chains and memorabilia or paraphernalia for XRP community, BTC, Ethereum, all the stuff
Right.
GDLT talks about. So I've actually had lunch with T Boone because he lives in Atlanta. And so T Boone was telling me the story of how he was able to get a hold of DAI through Mr. I. So I knew Mr. I was one of the guys to, tweet that stuff too. And so my best, if you find somebody that's spoofing you or whatever, the best thing to do is tweet the fake account to the real account so the real account can put the word out.
Right. And that's what I've been doing. Like I did that recently to digital asset investor and yeah, he had a fake one too. And it looked and at first it looks legit, man. You just gotta know how to catch it and certain ways to look at it. But I've even had scams come at me, guys, that have a blue check mark and a lot of freaking followers. So I don't know if that's a account that's been hijacked, and it could have been right. That's been happening.
Yeah.
Happened to John Deaton. Happened to Jungle. It's happened
And
to. I
and
think it
that's
even happened to Jeremy Hogan. You
yeah, and
know.
that's the crazy part is that the fake John Deaton account had like 134 followers. But I don't normally check your followers to see if you're the real account. And then I'm like, wait a minute, the real John Dean has to have at least 75,000 subscribers or to his channel, which means he probably has 150,000, but 134.
Yeah, and you're gonna usually see at least one person in there that you recognize that's following them. I mean, that's not a guarantee that it's legit, but you got to check, like, is it a blue check mark? Does it have the right amount of followers? You look at the name that they're using as the at sign. Does it look like it's legit, right? And sometimes, like, I tried to find E4, right? He's the one of the guys in the community that with bags and all them, and he does guitar for them. But I can't ever find out his Twitter because I don't know his at whatever, and it's I want to say it's something pretty. It's a bunch of numbers and stuff. So it's, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
you,
I
you
think
got to know
E4's
what you're
number.
dealing with originally. It's kind of hard,
Yeah,
man.
I think E4's Twitter is like a bunch of numbers. Like he
It's
got on Twitter,
confusing.
Twitter
Yeah,
like
it's
10 years
confusing
ago.
because I've been trying to, like, find people that I remember and try to tweet out to them, include them, and I can never figure out because their names usually don't match up their at sign.
Right, and that's the thing. So you guys know my name, but my Twitter handle is Dizzy Helicam because when I first started Twitter, it was about taking this is before GoPro, taking a miniature camera, strapping it to a remote control helicopter, so hence Dizzy Helicam, and then raising the helicopter up and doing tricks with the helicopter, with the RC helicopter.
Right,
So
right,
that's
right,
how my at symbol started. It didn't start because I was going to get into politics or crypto or anything else because that wasn't my goal at the time. But I never changed it because why should I? And I think that's also helped me out too.
right, right. All right, so
Because
I'm
if
going
you,
to talk about
yeah,
some of these things on my bookmark. See, hold on, Twitter here. Let me present it again. I'm going to keep going back and forth. Sorry about that. All right, so you guys see my screen with Trump on there?
no, I don't.
I'm not sharing it. It's not sharing.
No, I've seen your other shares, but all I see is me and
Oh, I
you on the
didn't share it.
screen.
Hold on. See, because I didn't add it to the stream. See, that's where I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm really losing it. Oh, look at that. And now it has a
now I
double
got it.
thing. All right. So that's a lot better to view. So um, we could talk about crypto. Everyone else does, but we're going to go into, I guess, into the storm. I don't know. Like, I know this is from like last week, obviously. If you go after me, I'm coming after you. I think this is so epic, guys. Like, if I think this is a real picture, I don't know. It looks pretty real. Do you guys know if this is a real picture or not? You
My
hear me,
my
Sean?
gut instinct told, yeah, my gut instinct told me that it wasn't real. He, the lion's probably been inserted into the picture after the fact.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it looks real to me. It looks like he's in Vegas. He's got, maybe the lion that they had in the Hangover movie with Tyson. I don't know. I think they had a lion at one point. They had so much crap in that movie, or those movies. And he's in Vegas, maybe checking out his hotel, and he snapped this picture. I don't know. Is it real? It looks real. It's regardless. It's badass. I fucking love it. Like, we literally, I don't think, honestly, I don't think, and I don't care who it is that's saying it. I think we're in the storm. It's not coming. We're in it. I really do believe that, and we're seeing it, right? Like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know when you're in the storm when these people are falling like flies. Like, look at this. Yeah. So this is Rob Schneider. He's a great comedian. He actually came out around the time a little bit after Jim Brewer revolted, and was like, "No, I'm not gonna do what you tell me." Kind of like the Rage Against the Machine. I'm not gonna do what you tell me. And he was losing shows. Right, he couldn't get shows during, I think it was 2020 or 2021. And Rob Schneider was like, "Thank you for standing up. I really like him." And it says Senator Dianne Feinstein's 90 California would vote for an avocado if it had a D next to it. I mean, it seems so real too. But you have, so Pelosi gone, Feinstein, she's about gone, pretty much already gone. And then what was the other one? McConnell, he's pretty much toast. Like, these people are leaving. They're exiting the stage. In a lot of ways, we are watching a show. And that leads me into the next thing that I want to share. Hold on. This thing keeps updating on me and changing my screen. Hold on. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm bringing people up, but it's not going to be like we're not going to have like a panel of 10 people. Maybe later, in the show we'll bring more people up, but I got Sean right now. You still there, Sean? Hello? Did I lose him?
No, I'm here. My screen
All
keeps changing.
right, so I want to go to something real quick. Real quick.
Yeah.
So let me see here. I need to do this right.
Do you know
I
how
need
many
to
times I hear people
so I
say
need to
real
remove
quick?
this one real quick. I need to go. Hold on. Yeah, this I'll tell you this program. I don't know, man. I don't like it.
Hey, Rain,
What?
do you know how many times since you guys blasted me for saying real quick all the time back in the day that I hear it on Twitter Spaces or on YouTube channels? Every time somebody says real quick, it instantly hits my brain, and I'm like, I know I'm not the only person that does it, but that's like my tagline.
No, it's real quick. Real quick is epic because it allows you to break into a conversation, and it works, man. Like I tried so many ways because when we get like in the boardroom or some of the other shows, man, starts getting hairy. Start getting a lot of people in there, a lot of alpha dogs, and sometimes we'll railroad each other, but it's awesome. Yeah, McConnell needs to go. That's true, Mullet. You're right. Can you? All right, I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Right. I always got to check with you guys. Can you guys see what's on my screen?
Yeah,
Presidential emergency action
looks like a
documents.
document.
Okay. Have you guys heard of PEDS? Have you heard of PEDS, Sean, or anyone in the chat? All right.
No.
Okay. So I knew, and I've been talking about a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of times I might not have I might not have a date or I might not have certain things, but I will talk about what's going on, right? And one of the things I did say many times is that before DJT left, he put some things in place and he put us into a continuity basically of government. And when that one lieutenant colonel, I think it was on National Guard on Stephanopoulos' show, they asked him about the transition of power. He says, yes, we're going to have a safe transition of military power, right? And Stephanopoulos didn't even flinch, right? So it shows you right there that these things had been happening. Well, I want to show this real quick because I'm going to show a video from awesome guy that I've been watching since 2018. And when I found the letter Q, that was in the chats, like our chats, right? The crypto chats. I think it was in CKJ, I want to say. And someone said, did you see what Q dropped or posted or whatever? And I'm like, what? And I saw it a couple times. I'm like, what the hell? And I went and started hunting it down and I found F.N.W.R. And he sent me on my journey right from there forward because he was literally decoding these drops, which sometimes they were cryptic. Sometimes they were in your face. Sometimes they were cryptic. So after I go over this here a little bit, just to kind of give people that don't know what this is, it's powerful, guys. Like, yeah. And I guess they tried to stop these powers from happening, but I don't know if, the bills or whatever they were trying to put forward or the acts, because they're all acts, right? They're acting. The act that they tried to put forward, I think they were trying to stop this from happening because they figured out, oh my God, he's probably going to use this, right? So it's basically the Presidential Emergency Action Documents. PEDS are draft classified executive orders, proclamations, and messages to Congress that are prepared for the President of the United States to exercise or expand powers in anticipation of a range of emergency, hypothetical, worst case scenarios so that they are ready to sign and put into effect the moment one of those scenarios comes to pass. So I think this is what happened. And we're going to watch Jay Snip explain it for us and break it down. And what's cool is that he will show you other stuff that led up to this, being an idea, right? And they also refer back to that lady, the Halper lady that was in England that Mr. Intuitive dropped on Twitter, and it seemed like it went viral from there. I don't know. Other people were probably dropping it, but we showed the video on my show Friday night, right? And it was mind blowing. And she laid it all out, and she talked about something like this going down. So there's another character called Entheos, and I used to follow him on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Entheos Shines is what his name or handle was. Well, Jason F.N.W.R never stopped following him, and they came back on True Social. So they've been on there, and they're the real deal. Like, they were saying things for years, man. Like, I can't even tell. I think it was before, I want to say it was even before Trump was even running, they were saying stuff about what was coming and whatever. So they were years ahead of things. So let me go ahead and, hold on. Let me stop this one. Moving that from the stream. Let's see here. No, let present. Stop. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know. All right, so.
No, you're flowing. You're flowing.
All right,
good.
hold on. I'm bringing it in. All right, so you can see that.
Yep.
All right,
Indiana.
here we go. So as an introduction here, this is Jason F.N.W.R. If you guys don't know, I've talked about him many times on the boardroom and other, the coffee time with Buster and everyone. I've talked about this guy and Woo Woo Dude. This is Woo Woo Dude sitting right here next to him. This is Indiana Joe, as you can see, in The Secrets of the Woo, right? It's Woo Woo Dude. And some guy made this up, right? This guy right here, Jay Snip, this dude's epic. This guy right here, Woo Woo Dude, this guy's super epic. This guy's like, and I know how much you love that word, Sean. This guy right here, Woo Woo Dude, is a shaman. Right? He's considered a shaman. Yes, Americans can be shamans too. It doesn't have to be a certain place in the world or whatever, or an American Indian or whatever. He's a shaman. He's died three times. He's died three times and came back. This guy right here, Woo Woo Dude, is training Jason F.N.W.R. So Jason F.N.W.R was doing his show. When I found Jason F.N.W.R, Woo Woo Dude was not in the picture. Woo Woo Dude came along a little bit afterwards, and he came to Jason F.N.W.R and told him, hey, Spirit came to me and told me that I need to work with you, and I don't need to charge you anything. I need to train you. I need to, and your whole family is going to awaken. And that was obviously if Jason F.N.W.R wanted to do it. And he was like, whoa, he was so excited. So I've watched Jason F.N.W.R change, right? Literally Padawan to getting to Jedi level. The stuff that he's getting prophetic dreams. He's had experiences in New Mexico at special sacred sites. He's had American Indians come up to him when he comes into New Mexico in town, and they know who he is without even knowing him, and they know what he's looking for, all these things, right? So a lot of stuff has been happening. So just know that Jason F.N.W.R is very psychic, and Woo Woo Dude's even more psychic, and they've even predicted crypto stuff too. And Jason F.N.W.R is big time into crypto. So let's play this. What's that?
Rain, real quick before you play that, I just want to reset the room. Welcome to Friday Nights with Rain. Shout out to the chat. I'm glad you guys are all here. I hope you can share the space with other people. And we're about to get into this clip with Jay Snip, and let's let it flow.
Bro, I love it. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I'm telling you, man, it's going to take me a little while to get up to speed where I'm like a CKJ or even Berserker. I'm impressed with Berserker, man, because you don't see what's going on behind the scenes. When I was on those shows, it was easy to be a guest versus being a host. So I appreciate it. Always need a little bit of backup. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Okay, friends.
All right, I'm not hearing it.
So
Why am I not hearing it?
Antheos
Oh,
is
okay.
posting
There we go.
on Telegram. That lady, is her name Jane or Jan Halper or something? Um, Dr. Jan Halper. The
Aloha,
lady who was
brother.
recently on the news talking about, the election and what Trump did before he left office and how Trump knew. And this lady is not just some jabroni. She knows. She's in the know. Her position, former position, would let you know that. Now, having said that, she's out again giving more of an interview. Entheos posts it. And basically what they're saying, and Entheos had posted this quite a long time ago, PEADS, P-E-A-D-S, Presidential Executive Action something decision, and saying it without saying it, Trump essentially declared through a PEAD, P-E-A-D, some type of emergency in which only him and the military at the time knew about it. And the claim right now is that the reason the FBI was raiding his place in Mar-a-Lago, searching for certain documents, they wanted the PEADs. They wanted to see which one of these presidential executive action deals he had, allegedly. So this time she.
Is there still an echo?
No echo.
What's that?
No echo.
Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm having some issues here, man. I don't know what to say. So
Okay,
let me
so
try to
so
run it
when I
again.
talk, when I
Well, it's
talk,
better
I can
now
hear.
because I'm not running the video. So,
Yeah, when I talk, I can hear my echo, but when you run the video, I hear no echo.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me run it. Let me run it.
She talks about the CIA Operation Mockingbird taking control of the media, the Smith-Mundt Act, which Obama essentially repealed, which allows them to use propaganda on us. They did that in early 2013, by the way. Um, Trump, she says, is playing 5D chess against these people. How Trump signed Presidential Emergency Act documents, PEDS, 3 executive orders that Trump signed, which Biden has continued to renew, which I've mentioned that part before numerous times on this channel. Why would Obama, Obama's really running the show, Biden, why would Biden renew some very key Trump executive orders? Because you're watching a TV show. That's why. So then Entheos posts some stuff, and he's posted this before. I already recognize it. And he says, he's just showing it on April 4th, 24th, 2020. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Representative Jerry Nadler, you know that little bastard, and Subcommittee on the Constitution, Civil Rights, and Civil Liberties Chairman Steve Cohen sent a letter to Attorney General William Barr requesting a briefing on documents related to PEDS. They probably realized Trump is going to probably use these and we won't be able to know. So let's start asking questions now. On May 5th, 2020, Senator Ed Markey introduced the Restraint of Executive and Governing Nation Act of 2020, requiring that the president disclose PEDS to the appropriate congressional committees. Now, I realize he introduced legislation. I don't know if it went anywhere. According to the Associated Press, in May 2020, a bipartisan group of senators sent a letter to then acting Director of National Intelligence Richard Grenell, or is it Grinnell, asking to be briefed on PEDS. Hang on a second. And then on September 23rd, 2020, House Democrats introduced, as part of the Protecting Our Democracy Act, a requirement that the president disclose PEDS to the relevant congressional committees. Again, they introduced as part of the Protecting Our Democracy Act. I don't know if that passed either. On May 17, 2022, the House Judiciary Subcommittee on the Constitution, Civil Rights, and Civil Liberties held a hearing on reforming emergency powers, including PEDS. Again, they knew, Trump's going to be using these against us. So my question would be, if any of these acts or legislation introduced actually passed, would they be null and void by the military and Trump, considering the whole reason he's going to declare a PED via an emergency via a PED, P-E-A-D, is because of these effing criminals in our Congress. Therefore, they ain't going to tell him anyways. I don't know. But N.T.O.S. is saying basically pay attention to this. He's already said it numerous times in the past, and he's saying it again right now while linking to that lady, Jan Halper, her new interview. And she's saying that she believes Trump did, in fact, do it. So, Make America Great Again, March 3rd, 2017, Entheos writes on January 18, 2021, in relation to that picture, PEDS, and with a period after each letter, P-E-A-D-S. That's all he said, January 18, 2021. This is before all of those little quotes I just gave you, 2022, May, April, whatever, September, all 2022. So Entheos is letting you know back in 21, January 18, which again, what date was that? Who was taking office within a couple of days? President Biden. January 6th was just a couple weeks before. Oh my gosh. And Entheos is telling you when all that shit's happening, right in the middle, January 18, 2021, PEDS. What do you think that means? It means he declared an emergency or emergencies through a single or multiple PEDS. It's a done deal, which is why you are watching a show and the Patriots are in control, and that's why they keep telling you nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing. It's over. It's done. We've already won. They've already lost. You're just watching it play out. So the sleeping sheeple, the final few sleeping sheeple, are going to be finally awakened. Oh my God, there's another indictment on Trump. Yeah, this is a little ridiculous now. And here's all the news on Biden and the corruption and his family and taking money and bribes and all that shit that's happening. And wow, they're charging Donald Trump. They're kind of charging Donald Trump with some of what Biden's being accused of. Well, that's strange, right? They're showing the sleeping population, even the far leftists, are scratching their heads, at least a few of them, scratching their heads going, yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, a little weird. Just enough to keep waking some of these people, these morons who can't see anything. We had to awaken them first. We had to awaken them first. If this all happened right as Joe Biden was taking office, we would have had probably a small or some level of civil war, because these lefty loonies believing the Mockingbird CIA media, fake news, fake allegation, just keep going, everyone keep repeating it, say the same things, get it in front of everybody's face, we don't care if it's true, just keep repeating it so everyone thinks that this is the common knowledge and everybody knows it. And that's what they were doing. But, as she said, Jan Halper, President Trump is playing 5D chess against these bozos. So, January 16, 2021, 2 days before Entheos' other one, he writes it again. PEDS. Right in the middle, right after January 6th, right before Biden's taking office. Remember that? PEDS. And remember, Biden's not allowed on Air Force One. He can't go there. Some part of the Pentagon wasn't giving him updates. Remember that? They weren't giving him the updates. He's supposed to, as Commander-in-Chief, what's going on? Is he the president? Is he not? Why? He's going across the street from the White House to do these briefings in a fake studio, which they've admitted. They showed the news. Hey, yeah, he's over here in this thing. Fake window, fake background. Why? You've never seen this done before. And yet some of you still don't understand this highly incredible, classified, amazing military operation with Trump in charge of it has been and currently is taking place. So Antheos' screen is sharing all this in one clip. Everything I'm reading you right now. Okay, and just to make it easy, perhaps I will just share the screen here. Give me 1 second. I need to pause this. Okay, let's go back to Entheos. Here's the picture. This is what I'm sharing with you guys. January 18, 2021, PEDS. January 16, 2021, 2 days before, PEDS. He's telling you again, both times. 2016, November 6th. No, there are great people doing the right thing behind the scenes. This is so big and involves so many people, it's very challenging. Constitution Day, September 17, 2015. You're terrified because there's zero chance Hillary and old pervert Bernie will win 2016. Zero. Now, how could he say something like that? How could Entheos say with absolute certainty she will not win and Bernie will not win? That's not going to happen. Because they made sure the cheating got taken care of. They promised Trump, of course you'll get in because you're on our team. We got to fix the country. You're going to win, sir. We'll stop them from cheating this time. But the next time is going to be a different story because we need the people to see what's going on now, experience what's going on, not just hear you blabber, because hearing you blabber is not going to be enough, especially for the ones on the left. And there's a number of them on the left. So we need to wake these people up. So this last 3 years now have been a wake-up operation of epic proportions. Meanwhile, there's a puppet master, and it's on Team Trump, I'm telling you. And Entheos is not posting this left and right about this lady talking, this Jan lady. I mean, if you can't see what's happening by this point, I just don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to say. Sit back and enjoy the show is what I'm going to tell you now, though. Take care.
What is up, good people? Rain here. You got your ears on DJ Jazzy Jeff in the house?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I got this monitoring system. Kind of wacky. I expect to hear you in my headphones, but I don't. So we're going to figure that out. Yeah, he's waking up.
Okay.
They're waking up. Come on, give me some Hootie and the Blowfish. They're waking
So
up.
I got
Sing
two
it.
things.
Sing it.
I got two things.
They're
Number
waking up. But it's better when Bags does it. All right. Matter of fact,
No, call Bags up in a minute because my battery's going dead. But let me say these two things. Number one,
what's that?
from a famous movie, call Indiana Jones. Number two, the little guy short round says, "You call him Dr. Jones, lady." Number
Right.
two, everything he said, that sounds very plausible. I would love for it to happen. I can't say that it's been that well orchestrated. However, if that's the way it's gonna go, I'm down.
Yeah, all right. So for me, I'm like a freaking cheerleader, right? For the white hats, the good guys. So for me, I fucking get it. I got it. It's good, right? And I've been watching him so long, I get it, right? And if you just first time ever watching him, first time you watch someone like that say stuff, it resonates. So it resonates. But anyways, I had to show that because for if just for you guys' info, like I said, he helped me to decipher the drops, right, in the early days to make sense of all this stuff. When no one was talking about it, guys, no one in our community was talking about this stuff. And I was out the gate on the zoo. First time I was live on someone's channel was, I think it was on the zoo. I want to say that was my first stint. I was doing my own thing. It was super small. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. I was talking about Tesla, Nikola Tesla, Trump's dad or uncle, sorry, the Trumps, right? I was talking about crypto and stuff, but I was mixing it up. Then I was bringing in a lot of the conspiracy stuff. And then when I went on the zoo, bam, man, I unloaded on everyone, and they were like, "Oh wow, man!" And I wasn't sure how it was going to be accepted, right? And then you realize that XRP 1000 Bones, Malpass, even Kickboy Triple, they were all like, "Yeah, we're into conspiracies and stuff." Now, maybe
Oh
some
yeah,
of
and
them.
Malpass is not that far from me.
What's that?
I said Malpass is not that far from me. He's in Georgia.
Yeah, I miss those guys. Bones, I don't even know what happened to all of them, but Bones asked me to go back to the zoo. I want to say it was like, it could have been in 21, maybe it was early 22. I don't know. I can't remember. Time has been flying, but I wanted to invite, Bags or someone else. Who else wants to come up? You can stay up here too if you want, DJ. It's up to you, bro. I asked you to be the host originally, right? The co-host.
Yeah, I'll stay up until my battery goes dead. But yeah, and throw it in the chat. Let's hear from the people.
Yeah. Who you want? You want to call someone out?
I don't know who's in the chat right now, but
All
definitely
right, all right,
Bags.
right,
But
right, right.
yeah,
I did want Bags to come up. Yeah, I wanted to talk about his album. He, dude, Bags never ceased to blow my mind, man. Like, I'll tell you, man. Like, yeah, I want to talk to Bags. Talking through the chat's great and all. He's waking up. That's Bags, man, right there. He said it. He's waking up. See, I can't put the chat on the screen.
hey Rain,
Go ahead.
wait till there's going to be a confluence between XRP centric or crypto centric hip hop and rock. I think that's going to be a big resurgence of rock music with the guitar riffs and the drum lines and stuff like that. It's going to happen within the crypto community. I can feel it.
Could you say that again?
There's going to be a synergy between hip hop music, with the main subject matter is going to be about crypto or XRP, especially since XRP has, legal finality. Is going to be a confluence or a synergy between hip hop and a resurgence of rock music, like 80s rock type rock, um, within the crypto community, and it's going to go from there and blow up. That's going to
Well,
happen.
I already have ideas as we speak, man. Like, I could
Oh,
throw
I do
some
too.
riffs down.
I do too.
So nowadays I'm more of a riff guy than I am anything else, right? Like, I do write music. I still do write music, but I write mainly riffs. And I remember Chip wanted me to do some stuff with him. I sent him some riffs. I wasn't set up to be recording and sound, totally pro level, and I just wasn't ready, but I'm kind of getting back in that zone. So I did actually jam a little bit live earlier. I was jamming. I forget who was here. I know. I think Mullet was here, and some other people were here. I was jamming my cigar. Were you here, Sean?
I might have been.
Yeah, you did. You hear that? Like, sound like kind of like orchestra stuff.
You mean in the beginning of the stream, or are you talking about back in the day?
It was in the beginning.
Yeah. I heard all that.
So, like this right here.
No, that's
Now that's
gonna
not
happen
rock,
too.
but that's me screwing around with my.
No,
Go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
that's gonna happen, but it's gonna be the hard hitting riffs
Oh,
like the
dude,
'80s.
yeah, that's not my hard hitting rock, bro. That's my more like a theatrical kind of sound I was messing around with. I have so I can either have it sound like it's a full on symphony, or I can
Correct.
blend my guitar to where you hear an equal amount of guitar and equal amount of symphony. I could do cello.
Correct.
I have all, dude. It's so insane, man. Like,
No, but I'm saying there's going to be a resurgence of all that, and the
all
hip
right,
hop
right.
portion is going to be old school
Well,
beats like from the '80s,
w-
and it's going to be like doom, doom, doom.
we got the folks though, man. We got so many musicians in our. I haven't even been able to shine at all, like with my stuff. Like I hadn't put my music out there for years. So like I brought up some of my
all that
music.
stuff's coming.
I actually have a song I want to jam right now. It's a patriotic song. It's basically called The Way It Used to Be. I want to, and so this will be a little test of me using a test of the emergency broadcast system, right? That's what this will be. I'll be testing part of my Roadcaster system here, so it'll be actually a good thing to do.
Dude, go for it. So I can put my phone
What's
on the charger
that?
for a minute. I said go for it so I can put my phone on the charger.
Oh, all right. Please do. Yeah, I'm gonna test this out. It's a song I've been wanting to play. This is going to be off of my Apple. The only Apple product. Well, I do have two Apple products. No, one now. My original Apple iPhone. It melted. But yeah, this is an old iPod, and it's kind of cool. It has some of my music on it. So let me try this out real quick. See if I can get this. Yeah, I don't hear it. Oh, okay, there we go. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear that music coming through?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Because my problem is learning how to monitor stuff with this. All right, let me. I'm resetting it. So this is called The Way It Used to Be, and basically when I wrote it, I was feeling kind of like the same way I do now, but it's on steroids. Now it's on steroids because it's not just me seeing it and a few other people maybe that I know. It's the whole world's waking up. They're waking up. Like the whole world's waking up, right? So this song was written years ago, but fits today like a freaking glove, man. If it fits, you don't quit, right? Like here we go.
The way it used to be, not far back in our history. The way it used to be, not far back in our history. No worries in life, we're just living free. The way it used to be, ain't that how it's supposed to be? Just you and me, we're living free. The way it used to be, every day the news is just showing me the other side of our society, the way it used to be. So it's gonna take you and me to bring us back the way it used to be. So it's gonna take you and me to bring us back to the way it used to be. The way it used to be. Let's get back to the way it used to be. Let's get back to the way it used to be. Let's get back to the way it used to be. Let's get back to the way it used to be. We're gonna get back to the way it used to be. The way it used to be.
You're listening to F.N.W.R. Radio with Rain here. This one's called 100 Years. You want it hard, Sean? You're gonna get it hard.
Fire, blood and brimstone. Evil settled on the earth for 100 years. What was to come was 1,000 years of peace. Cast the beast back in the pit of hell. Either path you choose, you can win or lose. You can roll the dice. You might think twice. Everything that you do will come back to you. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. Oh yeah. You won't pay one of these days. You're gonna pay with your life and your soul. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. For 100 years. You will go with me. You will go with me, I swear. Yeah, you will. You're gonna follow me. You're gonna follow me. Come with me to the valley of lost souls. To the valley of lost souls. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years. 100 years.
What is up, good people? Rain here. That was a little bit of rain action. Did you get to hear that, Sean? 179, what's up? I remember you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Sean.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Dude, I hope that one rocked you, man. Was that hard enough? The first one takes me back, like I said. King, she said King Diamond. Not a Bowie song. That's funny. I do have one song. I've had people tell me it reminds them of the Talking Heads. Yeah, hold on. So I want to see what you guys think, man. Like, I feedback is always good, man. Hold on a second here. Let me find the song. Yeah, I don't even know, man. So like whenever I do music or when I was doing these albums, basically I just did it, right? It just happened. And this one supposedly sounds a little bit like Talking Heads, dude. And then when I listen to it, I'm like, oh wow, that's interesting, and I can hear it, but it's definitely my own style. Here we go. It's called This one's called For All Your Life, F.N.W.R. Radio with Rain.
Am I really dead? Is this really the end? I don't know. They tell me crazy things. Do I believe every word they say? I don't know. Why don't you help me? Please take me out of this place. Oh, I think I'm in hell. Oh, my head. Day will come when you will die. You'll be forgotten for all your life. The day will come when you will die. You'll be forgotten for all your life. Are these my final hours? Is this really the end? Have I done everything I want to? Have I seen everything I need to? I don't know. I'm going insane. Please take me out of here. A day will come when you will die. You'll be forgotten for all your life. A day will come when you will die. You'll be forgotten for all your life. A day will come when you will die. You'll be forgotten for all your life. A day will come when you will die. You'll be forgotten for all your life. A day will come when you will die.
You've been listening to F.N.W.R. Radio with Rain here. All right. That's enough of that. I don't want to rock too many people's brains out. I have so much variety, guys. Like, I can take you from that to a straight up love song, man. Like, and we're talking straight, yeah. I have one that's called "Drive Me Crazy." I guess that would be kind of like it's about a strip club, strippers, or whatever. But I guess that would be a stripper love song kind of thing.
Yo, is Bags coming up?
If I get any requests for "Driving Me Crazy," we're gonna play it. So if one person requests it, like Lady E loves that one, she requests it, we're playing it. So, right. All right. So hold on. Yeah, I wanted Bags to come up, but I don't even know if he's in here anymore. Are you in here anymore, Bags? You want to come up? Who wants to come up? Yeah.
Yeah, throw it in the chat, dude. Let people come out. Let's see what people are talking about.
Yeah, you still here, Nerdy? What's up, Nerdy?
Let's
People
talk
that
about it.
like to come up. Even Lady E has not come up yet. She, Lady E calling. Lady E number 10. Lady E, your order is ready. Number 10.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Your order is ready.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Your order is ready. Not sure if you guys could hear those sounds.
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, how about this one? Here we go.
Pop goes the weasel!
Stupid shit, guys.
I heard Pop Goes the Weasel in the movie.
Ooh, that's like
City.
a Crypto's Tale. That reminds me of like a Crypto's Tales because he does like the tales from the crypt.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was just saying that Pop Goes the Weasel was quoted in the movie New Jack City.
Oh, Pop Goes the Weasel. Then they got this little jams. It reminds me of the Foo Fighters. Like you could use that to like do intros and outros, and you can put anything on here you want. But this is just how I got this set up. So it's pretty cool.
Did you put
you
the link in the chat?
What's that?
Did you put the link in the chat?
Oh, right. Yeah. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, man. So, well, I mean, no one. I haven't seen anyone. I didn't see anyone say anything. So.
Oh, no. Somebody will come out.
We don't want. I'll be able to see him in the back. I'll be able to see him backstage. You know what I mean? Like, Gotta make sure we don't have no fucking freaky shit happen like what happened on what was that on? Was that the Red Pill show or that was on the boardroom? Huh? That was some crazy shit. Did you see that, Sean? When all that crazy stuff happened on the boardroom that these people came in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't like usually normally just giving out the links, but you know, I think this is a lot easier to
Nah,
control than some, you know, because we're
we
just
got the Blue Crew. So
not a
we
whole
good.
lot of people, you know, we're just hanging out. But
Yeah, but we still got the Blue Crew.
Legendary says, I love the stripper song. Oh shit, he just called it out. Legendary fucking Dave. What is up? Legendary Dave from the Nevic realms. Look it up. Look up the Nevic realms. Or the Devic. I'm sorry, the Devic. The Devic realms. The Devic realms. Look it up. That's Legendary Dave, man. That's like freaking druid, like legendary nature, like that's the Devic realms, everyone. Nature. That's where the name Dave comes from. Devic. Look it up. Look it up. All right, so I'm gonna play that song. Okay, so Driving Me Crazy is gonna come up later, but what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna bring up a video real quick. And this used to be something I did on, and the OGs will remember this. This was a section of the show that the OGs will remember, and it was called The Twilight Zone.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Oh shit, Chavo Mofo just called out one. He just called out Alien Rain, bro. That's Alien Rain, bro. Yes, you remember that shit. So to sum up what Chavo Mofo's talking about, it says, does anybody remember when Rain did his show and he was blue? Like, dude, do you remember that, Sean?
Yeah.
So I'm getting some background sounds or something. I want to make sure it's not feedback. That's not feedback, is it, right? We're good?
No, my TV was up.
All right, so what it was that I was doing my show, right? So I was messing with my camera, and everyone was talking, you know, trash about my camera, like the colors and shit, like you know what was shown. So come on, I wasn't a pro. I wasn't a pro then. I'm not a pro now, but I do have a pro setup now that I need to learn, right? But so I'm trying to adjust my camera because everyone's talking trash, and so I'm adjusting it, right? And I literally turned this bluish green color, and I looked like the alien from freaking Star Trek, one of the original shows that just repeats to this day, and they're still epic shows. And I was as green as that girl. And Captain Kirk, you know, was totally into her, so she was hot, even though she was green. I was that color green. And I was like, basically, I did it live, and I made it up as I go. And that's usually how I would roll. If I'm comfortable, I can flow where I make stuff up as I go, right? It's like improv. And I did. And I was live, and I'm all, this is Alien Rain, and I am from Alpha Centauri. And and then I was like, the rain that you are used to seeing is a hologram. And I am the original Rain. I'm Alien Rain. You know, it was fucking, it was the best, man. When Mullet remembers that shit. So those are like, that was one of the moments, one of those good moments that worked out. And then I had one where I did, yeah. I had one where I did, it was Little Rain in the studio. I think I talked about this last Friday, but it was so epic. I did Little Rain in the studio with me. Through the OBS, you could do some really cool stuff. Now, StreamYard, I do dig. The main reason why I wanted StreamYard is because you could bring people into it easy, right? And you can bring the chat up. I can't do the chat thing right now. I have to figure that out because that's through me being banned originally, the StreamYard made me do a customization to be able to even use this. So it's a long. Yeah, Alien Rain, great name for a band, right? Alien Rain. All right. Yeah. So yeah, this other skit was Little Rain, right? So for those that may not know, there was a Little Rain. There was Rain and Little Rain, and Little Rain would be like, "What's up, everybody? It's Little Rain, man. What's been going on, man? Oh man, I'm just chilling." That's Little Rain, right? So I had Little Rain, which was a little pre-recorded version of me acting as Little Rain, and I basically just took the box, like, you know, it was green screen, and I shrunk it down, and I had Little Rain with me in the studio. So how I did it was I had a pre-recorded video of Little Rain, and then I put myself in there with him, and I did it live. So I had the video playing with me reacting to Little Rain. It's fucking crazy shit, man. Those were good days, man. Good days. So I lost all of that. So I do have Alien Rain, though, but I need to grab it off of my other computer. I need to recover that. And I actually have one stream. And one of my thoughts was if I was ever come back or just mess with my channel a little bit, I would grab that old, stream that I had. I think it was like 2019. So you would have been able to see what was Rain saying, what was he thinking in 2019. And all the OGs know because they were there, but maybe they forget some of it. But I even forget some of it. But I know I was talking about basically the reset. Basically, I was talking about Nasara Jasara, was talking about the sovereignty stuff and the bonds, right? The birth, whatever, your birth certificate, right? And the bond thing, right? We talk about probably even talking about gold. I was talking about the gold back deal, which is this here. See me get into banners. Let me show you real quick. I had this running, right? This was running this on the bottom here. This would have been running on my channel at the bottom. New gold standard. This was one of the original. New gold standard will back the dollar and run on the Ripple net. That was originally said in 2020. But I want to say I had it even before that I was saying stuff like that. Like I would be in the studio, and then behind me, it would look like I was in a vault. It looked like it was a huge gold vault picture behind me. So I was throwing that shit out there, and people thought I was crazy. You know what I mean? Everyone was like, what? Gold standard? What? Gold standard? But come on. So now it's talked about daily, on the daily, on Twitter or X or whatever. Everyone's talking about it, right? I'm not going to say I was the only one talking, but in our groups, the groups that I was in, a lot of us were in those same groups. I was the only one. And for a long time, people thought I was fucking strange. So if you didn't get me, then you didn't get me, right? Like, this is how it goes. I'm not tooting my own horn, but, it sucks because with my YouTube being deleted, a lot of things that I was saying, they can't be seen or heard anymore, right? They got rid of all that. They shut my voice down. So I want to give a shout out right now and hats off to, sorry, gotta take a drink. I want to give a shout out to everyone that helped me come back, right? That's another thing. I have a song where I was out of streaming maybe for a couple weeks, or I forget how long it was. I was moving something out, man. I think I got sick or whatever, and I came back and I did this song. It was basically a take on Eminem. It was Guess Who's Back? Rain is Back. So I got to try to find that video. There's so much. But I wanted to give a shout out to XRP Boardroom, Bullish Hour Bags, Coffee and Crypto, even Crypto News Live, which it didn't last that long, at least the version I know of. To all of them working on those projects and allowing me to be a part of it brought me back. And then the one thing, this is no joke, this is real. Before Jungle got taken out on his channels, we had been talking, and he basically, I see you, Ellie, hold on, but he basically was the one that put me over the edge. Like, I'm talking to him, right? Like, he's not talking to a bot. I'm not talking to a bot. We're real people. We've known each other as far as social media wise and doing shows for years, right? And he said, dude, coming from Jungle League, this is huge for me. He's like, dude, I miss your shows. And I was like, all right, man. And I had been talking about it on the boardroom I've been throwing it out there, right? Because you have to put it out into the universe. So make sure when you put something out in the universe, that it's good, because it's going to come back to you, right? It will come back to you. So I put it out there, and the next thing you know, I'm getting gear. I'm freaking getting mics. I'm upgrading. I'm getting into it. I'm feeling it, and now we're here. I appreciate all of you. Hold on, let me bring LET. What is up, good people?
How you doing, man?
Doing good, bud.
At least I can't see the chat. I've turned off the YouTube, so there's no feedback.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, and I got to listen. I have to listen through my small little speakers. We're going to work out the bugs. We're going to get the tech stuff. But I hear you. Are you in Australia or New Zealand?
Yes, I am, mate. True blue Aussie.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Like, we have Carl Lewis. I sent a message to him. I tried to, get the word out for this show, but, with the time differences. So Carl Lewis used to always come hang out with us. So when I got taken down on YouTube, he hung out with us for about close to a year, probably on WebEx. We had our private shows. He's from Australia. So he was like our connection with Australia to, like, we were always concerned about them, and like our brothers, right? And I'd be like, "Hey, man, how you guys doing? What's the scoop?" Because they're going through stuff, right? At the same time, we're going through stuff, and we were comparing it. It was rough, right? 2020 and
mate,
beyond. Like, so go ahead. So go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Sorry.
Everybody was doing it tough. Everybody was scared. Everybody got the juice. It's like, come on, people, don't listen to this government. But anyway, whatever.
Right. We've moved past that.
Yeah.
Or at least, we are on I would say on a global level, we've moved past it, but, there's still that want and desire to do those things. But yeah, so forget all that stuff. How you doing? And I appreciate you coming on, man.
I'm doing good, man. Cancer survivor. Cancer tried to have a go at me. I killed the cancer, so we're moving on. We're waiting for the moon. I'm just here to say, everybody, hold your bags. Diamond hands will make it.
I love it. Yes. Keep it bullish, huh? I
What's up,
appreciate
Austin?
that. So you said you beat cancer? Is that what you just said?
Yes, my brother, 2018, had some symptoms. Didn't know what it was. Just let it go. And something came over me in March 2020 to go and have a look at it. And the prognosis, you got cancer, mate. I said, what the hell are we doing about it? When are we cutting it out? And he's going, hang on, mate. I just told you got cancer. I've dealt with cancer with other people in the family, so I was used to that.
Yeah, me too.
Then we just removed it and, going strong, 3.5 years.
Well, it's interesting because
Congratulations.
yeah, that's a big thing in my family. If that happened, it's attacked my family, right? And I personally dealt with it with my mom. So, like, that's a subject to me that I know part of this whole thing that we're going through, in the end, that shit's cured. It's done, right? They have all the knowledge to do it, right? So it's coming out that everything basically is a parasite, everything. So I'm into the frequency stuff, man. I have all of it pulled up right now. So my show is going to be way involved with so much cool stuff like that. I'm being driven. I'm being guided to share things. All right, guys, this is not just something that happened overnight. I've been communing with my spirit guides, my Devic realms, the wisdom tree. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I've been freaking, delving into the spiritual stuff deeply, right? And connecting with the universe. I'm telling you, when you talk to the universe, and that could be good or bad, watch what you say. Like I'm telling you, it's real. I have to check myself. It will send it back to you. So the shit's real. You can literally talk to it. I've had it respond to me live, and I remember telling people before, like Lady E, and I remember Lady E was the only one that said something, but she's like, I want to know what you're smoking. Like, come on, man. I'm like, no, girl. I'm like, no, this is real. I wasn't hallucinating. This was real. Like, like when you command things to show up and it happens, I'm not going to go into it right now, but we can go another time. But believe me, there are things out there in the sky. If you look up and you have good, a good spot. I have a good spot, guys. I've seen things where I'm at when I moved, before I moved here. So it's been 2018. So from that time forward, I've unlocked something here. This place, I believe there's also a portal where I'm at. and I actually caught some orbs, a freeway of orbs in my kitchen. No shit. I was setting up freaking cameras, and they're thermal, and I had freaking Lou Dog. Lou Dog, watch out, bud. Lou Dog's like right behind me.
Hey, Rain.
So check
Hey,
it out. I
Rain.
set my camera up in the kitchen when I first got it. These are security cams, right? And then so what happened is basically, since they can see in the dark, and I just moved in this place, right? I saw streams of orbs floating. They were coming through the house. They were going, I want to say they were coming from the kitchen back towards the living room. And I never really thought about it, but I live by a hospital, right? And someone brought it up, and I'm like, well, over time, it's like I'm showing it. I had video that I posted on YouTube that had orbs that came up in my camera, right? So when I started playing my synthesizers, the orbs started showing up. Well, I didn't know they were there. This is another incident, right? And so the orbs showed up in the camera after I watched it, and I'm like, whoa, and they were huge, guys. They were huge light bodies, spherical light bodies, and I have the footage. It's on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to really check that out again and
Rain,
show it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I got on one right there. I got on one. We're in the Twilight Zone, right? I showed the Twilight Zone skit is where we go. You know, that part of the show, you go into this kind of stuff, right? So, yeah, that's what I miss. I miss that shit. So go ahead. Someone else, take it.
No. I was just gonna say my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna sign off. But I appreciate it. You bringing me up to the stage. What's up to my Aussie friend? I missed your name. I'm sorry.
Ellie.
What was it?
Yeah, no worries, Sean. Nice to meet you too, mate.
Yes, sir. And I'm glad you took care of your medical situation. And Wind Moon.
Mate, I left it a year and a half. I left it a year and a half, and I didn't know what it was, you know. And the actual doctor said he's surprised how small it's grown, but I was on garlic and smoking a little bit of pot. So that probably shrunk the lump. But yeah, the cancer, I had biopsies done. They didn't find anything until the first surgery when they opened me up and seen that it was cancer. They closed me up. On the second visit of the doctor, he told me. But this is what it is. It was a male breast cancer. So where women go wrong is when they do a biopsy from the lump, my cancer, it was on top of the lump and on the bottom. If the biopsy is taken out of the middle, they tell you, oh, it's all fine.
Right.
So that's where women need to go, especially because this is a female more occurrence. They need to have a double second opinion. Just keep going, because if there's a lump, discharge, it's definitely something wrong. Biopsy might say, oh, non-malignant cells, but they haven't taken it out of the right area of the lump.
Okay. No, I got it. I was just going to say thank you. I'm glad you came up. Thank you, Rain. Like I said, I'm on like 5% battery or 10% or whatever it is, so I'm going to sign off.
All right.
I'm going to listen in for a while.
If you get to come back, if we're still on, then come check us out, buddy.
Thank
you, Sean.
Do. Later.
Take care, Sean. Have a good one, mate.
Bye, bro.
Yeah, Rain. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
I heard you on previous shows on the boardroom and how you speak and whatnot, and I'm with you on most of the subjects there. It's like we are going to win. Dark is going away. Light will come. Good guys win. We're heading to a better world.
Yeah, I agree. You know, and I appreciate you, because you would a lot of times would have my back, and sometimes people, you know, a lot of people are like, they get, you know, some people get mad with me or whatever, or like a lot of times I think what would happen is people think I'm kind of spreading hopium. It's like, no, I'm all about that. I'm all, if that's what people think, that's fine, because I'm all about hope. That's the only thing that's kept me going, right? Like if I had no hope, then I would not cope. You know what I mean? Exactly. I'd be high on dope, about to jump off the slope. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we have hope. We also need to have knowledge. And if you can see what's going on and in the world, you get through life much better. And I've seen the tricks that are played upon us, and they're not working against me. I shouldn't even be here. Like the deep state might come after me.
Right. Yeah. Well,
No, I'm just,
I
but
figured this-
we do look forward to this transition of the financial system because, like I said, we got to hold our bag strong. I'm not selling. I'm not prone to the manipulation of the prices now. XRP will be high value. Can't be dirt cheap, as the main people in the field have said.
Yeah. So, are you just an XRP kind of guy, or what? Do you like XLM? You go both ways?
Whoa, I love XLM. Oh, I love XLM. I love XDC. Oh.
So yeah, so it's a triple X, right? Like, so I wanted XEC so bad, and I never was able to find it. And then I heard it was on Uphold, but I don't even go on there anymore. But yeah, it would be nice to see, XDC get some love, and it has been. So now it's SHIB. Now it's SHIB, man. SHIB took its thunder.
Don't worry about those coins.
No, I'm just saying, like, basically what they did. This is what I saw is that XDC boomed, right? A lot of people were like, "Oh hell yeah!" And then they sold some, and then they knew SHIB, or obviously they felt the vibe was SHIB or saw something, and then boom, or they heard some news, and now it's booming or whatever. But I was in SHIB a long time ago. Hey, I was on Shiba Swap when it first started. You know how scary that was to try to do that kind of stuff. It always worked. I never made a mistake, and I did all right, right? But then I was like, all right, I'm done. I was done with it. So
yeah, I remember Shiba Swap.
I think the SHIB guys, the same guys, which are part of the FTX bunch, I think they're doing Pepe too. So I'm not into that stuff anymore. Saitama, I really blew it on Saitama. I actually went from a $500 investment to 25 grand, and I didn't even lick my ice cream because I was caught up in that FOMO, and then they went to Vegas and it all fell apart. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? So lick your ice cream. Don't be greedy, because that's a lot of gain right there. That's
I went
huge
into
gain.
Saitama with $100.
What's that?
Saitama, $100. When there was Saitama, when the community was around 10,000, and then it grew like in 2 months to 100 and something thousand.
Dude, it went insane. It was insane. It was a hype.
It was, man. And when they went to Vegas,
yeah, boom, yeah, exactly. So it was a learning. I look at everything as like, why did that happen? What did I do? Or what happened, right? And I was like, yeah, I got greedy. I got greedy on these freaking stupid anime tokens that I was kind of sucked into, and I was having fun, right? Because we came out of 2020, which was a nightmare, into 2021. We were so high on the freaking crypto NFT thing that all the motherfuckers that try to control shit were like, oh, hell no, they're having way too much fun. You need to drop the hammer on them. And they were like, get him, Gary. They were all, get him, Gary. They sent in the pit bull, and I tell you what, I got caught up in the FOMO. Oh, I love it. Oh, dude, you're after my heart, man. I grew up with those type of birds, cockatiels. I love it, dude. Anyways, lick your ice cream, people. Don't get greedy. It was a lesson in being greedy, is how I look at it now. But I really did think that it was going to keep going, and it was going to be the next SHIB. Even though it got close to SHIB, but I thought it was going to be the next SHIB. But then the Vegas thing happened, and it was like a rug
that day
pull.
on Vegas.
Sorry,
that day I had the laptop on and I was watching, and I was seeing the price go down from like it was just going down, losing zeros, and I was quickly trying to sell a new Ethereum, like trying to swap, and I did profit a little bit, but yeah, it was crazy as the drop went down.
Yeah, so you probably remember the guy Rocket Crypto or something. I forget the guy. He's the one that actually I learned about him through Shiba Swap, right? He was explaining Shiba Swap, right? He was good, but I think
Yes.
he was a little swindler because he
No,
would
no.
always build up projects and then bail on them. So when he bailed on Saitama, it was right before it rugged or whatever you want to call it, or got sabotaged, because shortly after the Vegas thing, they got attacked by all these people that were coming after the people that they were making deals with, and like influencers. They came after him with all kinds of stuff, right? Like they put something on, it was on the coin market cap or something. It was a banner, and it was, talking bad about someone that Saitama made a deal with, right? And it was just tanking, right? And I was like, oh wow. So yeah, anyways,
They had issues.
to think that I had a $500 investment that went to 25 grand because I'm such a hodler that I didn't, a normal person that trades, at least once a week or more would have traded out of that so fast and be like, oh, dude, I made, how many X's I made? 525 grand. No, I didn't take any of it, man. It was dumb. Like, so it was kind of dumb and just being sucked up in hype. Like, that's why
Well,
I
we
don't get
learned.
sucked up in the hype as much, and I try not to, at least.
No,
once in a
ISA
while,
coins. ISA
that?
coins only.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
ISA coins.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm into Gala. So I'm into Gala token or Gala coin because it's going to a layer 1. They have their own blockchain, Gala chain. So, because I'm into gaming. So I got into Gala, and that's not an ISO token, but guess what? It's a utility token. So
Yeah,
it
that's
will
right.
be
For
around.
gaming. Decentraland. Polkadot.
Yeah, I'm not into the other ones, but I think Gala is going to be the king. Gala's going to come, they're already in the forefront. I think they're the biggest IPFS network in the world with the nodes that we have. I'm a node owner, so I'm, founder's node. I think that's
Fair
going to
enough.
be an epic thing in the future.
Good luck with that. Yes.
I mean? So I mean, I got, as far as what they cost, I wouldn't pay for it what they cost now, but what I paid was really expensive. But I know that in the future, it'll pay off, right? Like there's certain things that you just got to believe. You got to be a believer, and to stay with XRP and XLM, you definitely got to be believers. And I guess maybe even, I see a lot of guys say this. You got to have a hodl bag if you want to really play around. You have a hodl bag that you don't mess with, and then you dabble a little bit and trade in and out of XRP and XLM. You could do it. You could do it with a lot of them, right? Like, and make a living at it and not get greedy. What I've been told, and supposedly this came from Spirit through Woo Woo Dude, and Woo Woo Dude said, Spirit said, he bitch slapped me and said, don't get greedy, and tell the people don't be greedy. And if you have a gain of, this was about Pepe actually. Said Spirit told me that Pepe's going to jump, and it did. He's all, Pepe's going to jump, and don't get greedy. And when it hits 30%, lick your ice cream, right? So if I was listening to that intel with Saitama, I would have licked it so fast, it ain't even funny. I would have been, oh, whoa, 525,000? I'm boom, right? Like, no, I didn't get shit, right? It's worthless right now. Like, so anyways, it's just a lesson, man. Like,
well, what we do now is we hold until this financial system kicks in. So whatever happens, I don't think it's we're not far. We're close. We got this law coming in on electronic documents in September. 80% of the world is on English law. So yeah, just hang in there.
Right. All right, I put the, hold on.
Don't get disheartened about the price action. That's all. We're not going to have market caps and trading as it's happening now. I don't see it. I see a different market once this all kicks in and everything's tokenized and moved onto the blockchain.
Right. Yeah. So hold on. Rain is right. Take profits. That's 179, Kevin. Right on, man. I think so, man. Like, it's a learning lesson, right? It's a learning lesson.
Of course, yeah. We'll learn every day. Oh, okay. I can see the chat now.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I've just
right on. I put the
Muted
link in the
them, yeah.
chat. I don't know if anyone's wanting to come up. So let's see here. So we're going on almost 2 hours. All right. I don't know.
Rain,
I'm
listen.
definitely not doing a stream of 4 hours. That was last Friday night, but yeah, but
I've got to go too, Rain. I've got to go. It was nice talking to you, mate, and thanks for listening.
yeah.
Everybody,
Hey,
good luck, everybody.
yeah, you're welcome to come on. We'll once I get into a better flow with this thing, I'll have like certain, stuff that I'll do, have like stories or whatever it is. I'll have different things set up, and then eventually, get to the point where you start asking people to come in, or maybe I have a co-host the whole time or bring one up. So I want to keep it kind of open and free, but have some structure to it, right? Like I used to do with my old show. It was a lot easier.
Fair enough.
OBS was a lot easier to arrange. Like I could literally build a whole setup where I could just go boom, boom, boom. I could click through them, and I was into the next phase, into the next scene. Right? There were scenes like doing a movie. OBS is pretty powerful. It's just, man, I might have
Fair
to go
enough.
back to it. I don't know. We'll see. I
I
do like
was.
this one, though. Go ahead.
I made a short appearance on Coffee Time.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you were on any of those shows.
Yeah, I had an XRP coin and a hard wallet. You weren't watching?
What's that? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Is he might be, maybe he's grabbing something.
Hang on.
Hey, I wanted to play something too. So before you take off, if you're going to take off, I want to play something I wanted to play earlier and I never did. It's called the PayPal song. At least that's what I called it. Nice.
I had a Ripple coin and I've got a hard wallet, and I was asking, how do I put it in?
Right. Now that's awesome. Is that silver?
Yes.
It's real silver?
Yeah, I ordered it from England, $50.
Oh, that's nice. That's
I got
nice.
a little bit of silver, but not much.
Right. Hey, I want to play this song real quick. I don't know if you guys had heard it. I don't know how many people are still here, but anyways, I'm not looking at stats. But
listen, I'll keep listening, but
okay.
I've got to start getting organized, and I'll leave the laptop going. But thank you very much, Rain, for having me on.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. Right on. Hey, thank you for hanging out, and God bless Australia. Thank you, LET. Everyone, give a shout out to Ellie.
It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock Saturday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, it's wild. It's wild, the time differences, man.
It is.
All right,
mate.
so yeah, this song's pretty cool. It's something that Chip posted. That's how I found it. All right,
you
buddy.
take care, and people in Hawaii, especially Wayside,
yes,
look after yourselves there, and God bless. Good people win.
Yeah, I put that in the chat earlier. I put in, God bless Maui. I couldn't believe that stuff, and I don't know if Wayside's still in here. I think a lot of people maybe they left already, or they're just hanging out. I don't know. So, anyways, yeah, God bless Hawaii, man.
Thanks, Rain. You take care, my brother. Best wishes.
On, you too. Appreciate you.
Yo, listen up, it's a new age fee. PayPal's in the game with the coin, that's me. Pegged to the dollar, it's a stable choice, but let me break it down with the real voice. Yo, listen up, it's a new age fee. PayPal's in the game with the coin, that's me. Pegged to the dollar, it's a stable choice, but let me break it down with the real voice. Centralization, man, that's the real shot. They can freeze your wallet just like that snout. Delete it, control me, your funds ain't free. Decentralization's the key, can't you see? Give me the freedom, the blockchain way. No central power, no one to obey. Decentralize the game, let's take back the reins. Say no to the control, break free from the chains. See? Want freedom to be centralized, no one to rule us, no shadow of doubt. Fight the game, change, regain control. Send on the power, let decentralization roll. We crave freedom, decentralized vibes. No more controllers, no corporate pops. Take back the power, let's lead the charge. Say goodbye to central control, we live and learn.
Yeah, that's a cool little jam, man. I really dig that. I dig that. Hodl the Odal. Hodl the Odal. XRP and XLM, baby. Hodl the Odal. Oh, that's right. We had a request earlier for Driving Me Crazy. I never played it. I don't even know. You still in here? Legendary, you still in here? All right. If Lady E says she wants to hear it, if Lady E says she wants to hear Drive Me Crazy, we're going to run it. Oh, legendary. Oh, it's funny, man. That's funny. Hold on a second. Damn, that's funny. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Pass me a beer. All right. You're listening to F.N.W.R. Radio with Rain here.
You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. Girl, you always amaze me. Girl, always drive me crazy. I want you to get with me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. The way you move, the way you groove, watching you from across the room. Girl, you get to my head. I dream of you in my bed. Girl, you're so sexy. Wish you to be next to me when I sleep, when I wake. You make my whole body quake with your sex. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. Girl, dance for me. Girl, prance for me. Girl, take a chance with me. Girl, shake that thing for me. Dance in my dreams for me. I'll give you money. I'll give you bling. Just dance for me. And I'll give you anything. Girl, you hot. Girl, you so sexy. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. Girl, dance for me. Girl, take a chance with me. Dance in my dreams for me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. The way you move, the way you groove, watching you from across the room. You get into my head. All night I dream of you in my bed. Girl, you're so sexy. Wish you to be right next to me. When I sleep, when I dream, when I wake. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. You're driving me crazy. You always seem to amaze me. Driving me crazy. You always amaze me. Across the room.
Oh, shit. Oh, girl.
See you tomorrow.
Can I see you tomorrow?
That's my God.
Get with you. Make love to me.
Dream about me tonight.
I'm ready to get with you.
Oh, shit. Hold on. One more. This one's rocked up too, man. This one's rocked up.
Every night I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms. Every night, coming on strong. I feel you move, I feel you breathe. You're making me hot, you're making me wet, but you haven't even touched me yet. I'm starting to sweat, that you can bet. My heart's beating fast, but how long can this last? This lustful feeling will pass. But
Don't have the trailer song right now.
I need you more and more. I need you fast. Please take me into your pleasure at last. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. When I first saw you, I thought feelings would pass, but I need you more and more. This pleasure must last. Hold me so close to your heart, never let me go. Slip into deep sleep, forever in your arms shall I be, loving you so tenderly. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I want to hold you. 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 I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. Girl, you're all I think about. You're always in the back of my mind. I never would have thought a girl would grip my heart so hard. Never want to lose you. I 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 wanna hold you so close, hold you so tight, hold you close, hold you so tight, hold you so close, hold you so tight, hold you so close, hold you so tight, here in my arms every night. I never wanna lose you. I never wanna lose you.
Thank you, Tina Hall, for listening to F.N.W.R. Radio. Have a great evening.
Every now and then, love comes along.
Got another heartbreaker.
Pulls at your heart, it tugs at your soul. Just let go, drop all defenses. Just let it in, just let love begin. The feeling sometimes feel like they'll never come again. Love's a journey, we all must take. It's our heart and soul we put at stake. So if you find it, grab it, hold it, take it.
You and me will always be together forever.
better to have lost than to have never loved. At the cost of what? Your heart? Your soul? If you want it, you must let it go.
You and me will always be together forever.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Rain here. What's up? You can have it in the background. Probably better. Right on. Anyone taking off? Thanks. Tina Hall, thank you. Anyone else that's got to get? We've been live over 2 hours, so not sure when we're going to shut it down. So, not sure if anyone else wanted to come up. Yeah, they're waking up. That's right. They're waking up. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, we were doing that last Friday night. We were all because we had quite a bit of people up. I forget how many people we had on. Maybe 5, 6 people at once, and we were doing that. They're waking up. Yeah, it was fun. Rain here. Yeah, right on. I'm glad some people get to hear my music because I don't ever let really anyone listen to it. So I've just been putting it out recently. And I mean, I write a lot different now, but I've tested I wouldn't say every realm of music, but some of the major ones. And I even did some stuff with my brother that was it was a little more hard edge, But I was mainly a rocker. I've always been a rocker. And if you guys were here earlier, then you heard 100 Years, which is a freaking banger. 100 Years, that one's a banger. All right, yeah. That one's got some, it's deep as far as the lyrics and stuff. Hard Wave, what is that? So you guys, no one else wants to come up? Who wants to come up? Come on now. Someone else, step it up. Let's do this. Unless you guys want to, if you want me to show you some stuff that, well, actually what we could do, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go check out, let me fade this out. Fade that out, and then I can get some more work in trying to use this damn program. Oops. All right, hold on a second. Let me see. Real quick. All right, present. Let's see what we got. All right, right here. This is what I was wanting to do this before. All right, so let me add it. And remember to do that. Add it. Bam, there we go. Bags, you in here, man? What's up? Is anyone in here? Who's in here? Yeah, this right here would be more geared to, I was thinking Bags because he's on here. I'm going to have to check out his setup, but hold on a second. Where am I at? I'm so confused with this freaking, all right, here we go. Here we go. Can you guys see what's on the screen? Let me see if we can even hear it too. Not sure if you guys have seen this or heard this. This is actually good shit. F.N.W.R. Thank you, Rye Guy. All right, so hold on just a second. So this is F.N.W.R. To those that don't know, this is where Bags and E4 and I think Crypto Tales, I think they all posted here. Lady E, are you gonna be jamming on F.N.W.R? Or you basically do stuff with Bags, so I was just wondering, how many other people are gonna come on here. I might actually try this one. I don't know. We'll see. But I know I want to turn my music into NFTs, but I want to listen to this real quick, see what you guys think. This guy talks about Trump. He talks about crypto, centralization. I think he even has Tony Bull Run. I don't know if you know who that guy is, but I think he even has Crypto Tales on his music. This is a good song. Hold on a second. Let me run this one. This is a great song.
45 on my hip, had to name him Donald Trump. Deport your ass to hell in heaven. He don't really get no fucks. I got old money, yeah, them Mnuchin bucks. Americans are starving by now. Here giving Ukraine free lunch. We done flipped the bag, we done made them mad. Hopped on Globians and now we counting stupid racks. Louis V all over me, I feel so supreme. Bout the copper rollie, diamond spelling XDC. King of the blockchain, all I see is peasants. Up in Colorado, blowing down some good resin. XRP mooning, that was the first blessing. GZX is blew up, that's what happens for second guessing. I'm so crypto rich, had to flip that shit. Feds are listening, had to buy the dip. I'm so crypto rich, time to spend these chips. I know you sold your bags, I know you so pissed.
Put the fiat on the floor. Walking so quick, all about smoke. Picking up speed like a rolling bird. Smoking up trees, trying to hold the dose. This is the future where riches and digital, just like a flower that's quicker than bloom. XRP and XRT in my pocket, got a wallet stashing it faster than Zoom. Watch your girl, man, she dying me. Crypto rich with a 90. XRP is popular. Write checks, I'm twice. Top fashion, yeah, I'm on the go. These eyes getting shoes over on my toes. Pulling these down like a baby, cause they petty damn niggas quick to play themselves like some hoes. Blockchain action, crypto piling on a regular. Back it up, stack it up better than my competitor. Dance from my pocket, I spend on my gift on my liquors like you, cause I know all this shit. Tony Bull Run, Ripple Tails, Rock Nipples, man, we crypto rich.
I'm so crypto rich, had to flip that shit. Feds are listening, had to buy the dip. I'm so crypto rich, time to spend these chips. I know you sold your bags, I know you so pissed.
I be counting money when them charts go down, man. Chillin' where it's sunny, having drinks with a little honey. While your pockets looking funny, all time high, I'm way above it. No discussion, I'm just hustling. I be flexing, my back busting. G-Bex flipping paychecks, making moves like I'm playing chess. I'm crypto rich, never saying less. XRP paying off the debt. XDC, give me an SRT. Financially free, better hide your keys. Making money moves behind the scenes. Assets and commodities. All this fuck got me stacking. Headed towards a new tax bracket. Never slacking, just watch what happens. Smooth system for your transaction. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Greatest awakening for the masses. Taking flights, no boarding passes. You can have it too if you take some action. I'm so crypto rich, bitch.
Had to flip that shit. Feds are listening, had to buy the dip. I'm so crypto rich, time to spend these chips. I know you sold your bags, I know you so pissed.
Damn. I think it's like a whole EP that he has right here. 8 minutes, 50 seconds. But that's good shit right there. I'm sorry, but that's some good shit. Yeah, it's Tony Bull Run. And it's got Crypto Tales on it. That's who that was, one of those guys. There's a few people on that. Yeah, that's good shit. Like, I came on here and I stumbled onto this. I was like, because I saw, dude, I'm gonna tell you what grabbed me was obviously the World War III, right? He had the freaking aliens, right? The flags, basically. Yeah, and it's just like, I'm like, oh, okay, what's this guy saying here, right? What's up? Yeah, alien invasion? Fake one or what? Like, so I'm like, what side's he on? You know, what's he saying? And I was like, oh, okay, these guys know what's up. Then I'm like, oh shit, that's Crypto Tales. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, this shit's badass. So yeah, I was digging it. So let me see here. Let's look at, yeah, so Bags, he had his, I missed it, man. I watched it later, but he had his album drop. I was hoping he was gonna freaking come on here and we could talk about it, man. I don't know where he went, man. Guess he doesn't want to hang out. Let's see here. bag man cometh. XRP bags. What is that? Have you look at it or look it up? Hold on. What's up? Collections. Artist. There he is. The bag man. Look at that. Oh, that's badass, dude. Yeah, I haven't even checked this out, man. Because I was just going off of the main page and it was like E4 one day, and then I stumbled onto that World War III one. Okay, so wait a minute here. Are these all? Because I've never really looked at it like it's usually just one song. Wait a minute. They all look like the same thing, but different prices. What's going on here? What am I seeing? Could you guys explain? I wish Bags was here. He's not here. Where's Bags at, lady? Bagman, Bagman, Bagman. We're not done, son. So is this all the NFTs? Like you drop them all like this? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it.
We are not done, just having some fun. Just getting started, the flip of the switch, and you thought you could short it. Burning the escrow, now there's been a shortage. So many digits, now you can't afford it. We up in the sky, price jumping like Jordan. Can't have enough bags, all we did was hoard it. We saw, you probably sell a few organs. So many accounts, threw away all my ledgers. We hold the keys, we hold the treasures. Get off them exchanges and BYOB. Surf on the waves, don't get caught in the weeds.
Oh, shit.
We
got XR Bags on the radio.
We waking the sheep. We all going ghosts to the islands we
Listening to F.N.W.R radio with Rain here. That's badass. Got Bubba. That sounds like my boy Bubba.
Dropping new gems in the flow. And if tempo, this is a classic for show.
I'm gonna get you.
In the show, we should be feeling the mo. Some say we lose it, I say we win, the new era begin. Some are diversified, I'm 90-10. XRP pay me, say that make no sense. Way overrated, he's all the way in. It feels like a drug, I'm at uphold again. You got any more of those zerps I can get?
You got any more of them zerps I can get?
Shout out the army who holding us down. The
Dude, I love this shit.
Now we hold the ground.
Man.
They used to say Bitcoin is XRP now.
Shit.
All of the maxes nowhere to be found.
Wherever you at, Bags, that shit's rocking, dude. Fucking rocking, son. Son? Yeah, what I'm not understanding is why are these 13 XRP? It's the same song, supposedly. And then up here, it's like 589, 420. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, always learning, right? Created. Let's go created. So that'll be this, right? Oh, interesting. So basically, when you launch, you have this as like your store. You just have a bunch of copies that people can buy. Yeah, because I wouldn't even have a clue on how to do it. But it's actually something I would like to do because I have music and it should be heard, right? I put a lot of fucking effort into that music. I probably put more effort into mastering it and trying to be a engineer than I did recording and writing it. That's the crazy part. Like the engineers don't get as much love, you know. Sonarmuse.org. Are you, hey Bags, could you come on the show, bro? Come on, man. What's up, man? Can you come talk about your album? Could you explain this NF Tempo thing and maybe explain Sonamuse, whatever.org? I mean, yeah. Anyways, I dig what you're doing, man. I missed it last night, but I got to watch it. Here's some of the music. I didn't get to hear all of it because I was, trying to get shit going for today, and I forget which one I was listening to that was hella badass. Clarity. That one stuck with me. The name just stuck with me for one, but yeah, Clarity. That song's so badass. So sonamuse.org, is that where it's at? That's where your album is? Hold on. Is that what he's telling me? Come on, boy, where's it at? Huh? Tell me, Lassie. What do you see? Is there trouble? Did someone fall in the well, Lassie? Like, talking to the chat is so weird sometimes, like, for me. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, my God. It'd be so cool, like, if Now, I envision, okay, so I'm taking social media to the next level right now. It's happening right now. I'm putting it out into the universe. I'm talking to you guys, and you guys have the option in the chat to yell back at me, right? To chime in, almost like a freaking, it would be like a walkie-talkie, or like the old cell phones, Nextel, you could actually walkie-talkie someone for a long distance, right? I think that would be the ultimate social media, because not everyone would have to come on to the show, right? Not everyone, oh, come on, come on, be on here. Come on here. Not everyone wants to do that. But to be able to holler back at us through the chat on a little, all you do is click a little button. If you have a mic, boom, instant, easy. Who's doing that? Create it. Hold on, let me, I'm gonna have a, yeah, I'm gonna find this thing. Hold on, what is it called again? Sona. Dude, this shit is. I'm not a fan of StreamYard. Sorry. I guess I just haven't mastered it yet. But anyways, let me bring it in. All right. So, is this what you're talking about, Bags? Let me see here. Hold on. All right. So the first music store and streaming platform for musicians and music lovers. Wimbo, huh? Your Wimbo airdrop. So did Bags comment any more on that? Hold on. Did he chime in again? Hold on. Oh, on my way home. Sorry, bro. I didn't know. Yeah, come on, man. I'm freaking, you know me, man. I'm not, yeah. I'm not polished like I was. I would say I was more polished back in the day. When using OBS, like I said, it was way more easier. I don't know. Struggling with this freaking program. I'm just I need to get locked into it. I need to learn it like it was XRP or something, or learn it like it was right, something I was totally into to master it. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm not going to try to navigate this right now. I'm going to go ahead and save it and get rid of it. All right, where am I at here? All right, I'm back. Rain's back. All right, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. Let me see what else. What else could we talk about? But yeah, the NFT tempo thing. I want to talk about that a little bit. But I dig that. I want to look at it a little more. I guess learn it. So this is what we talked about earlier, was the PEDS, and I think that is freaking, that to me is huge, guys. Like, that PEDS thing is crazy. If you guys were here for that with Indiana Joe, fucking Jay Snip, that guy rocks. So let's see what I'm doing here. Anyways, all right, so let's see here. I think I was gonna do one more song, or it's a song and video, and it's pretty cool. I think I might make this the outro for right now tonight. We'll close down shop. Rain, you should mint NFTs called Orbs and Portals. Right on, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate, yeah, like people's, ideas and creativity, man. It's awesome. And when the whole NFT thing took off, I was there. We were in it. Like Bags, all of us, when we were in our own little group, and it was like NFTs, right? And I went in head, feet first. So, yeah. Anyways, 2022 happened, and it was just like, oh, man. So, I still love NFTs, though. They're awesome. But I think it's an amazing. So now I'm at a different point, right, where now I'm going, oh, yeah, I think I want to mint my songs as NFTs. So I wasn't there in 2021. I mean, I take that back. I think I wanted to mint straight out the trailer, which I don't have access to right now. I need to get that. So I need to get to my one computer I talked about. Because that was actually, I had that video on my YouTube, and that got wiped out. But yeah, straight out the trailer, man. That was a classic one. Forgot where I was going with all that, but oh yeah, I was gonna mint that song. I had that idea, but I never did it. There wasn't really a whole lot of options then when it came to music and stuff. But now you have more options, and you know, a lot of the stuff's being built on XRP now, and that's, you know, what I'm being showed right through Bags and whatever, and so it's pretty cool. And I wouldn't be keeping up with it if Bags wasn't showing me, right? Because I was into the Ethereum side of things. I got a lot of Ethereum NFTs, which is ridiculous and expensive, right? But there was nothing else really when I was buying stuff. And I'm into Gala too. So some of the Gala were Ethereum based, but I went all the way to the Gala chain. So all the NFTs I got from Gala, boom, Gala chain, man. That's epic. Hardly no gas at all, really. Straight out the trailer. Yeah, so, yeah, Mullet, I appreciate that, man. Outro sounds good. Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, yeah. My dogs, I need to tend to them anyways. They're outside. But this song, so for me, this song is pretty badass. So I just heard it, I think the first time ever, just the other day, yesterday or whatever. And it's been out for like 5 years. But this song right now, it fits right now with what's going on. And it's funny because this song's 5 years old. And then you had the other song that was controversial just recently, right? Like Not in a Small Town or whatever it was called. But this is a good song, man. So I'm gonna play this out, and I appreciate everyone coming out. And I'll talk to you in the chat.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These days you can't get a man to work. People getting married and they still flirt. Don't pledge allegiance to our flag like we used to do. Good men are willing to give their lives while politicians take away our rights, saying they know best what's good for you. These days dads are always gone. Mama's still here, but she's on her phone. Grandma's raising the kids, and the devil is too. If you ask me, this whole world has gone to hell. I speak the truth, but these days the truth won't sell. I bleed red, white, and blue in my ways you just can't change. Wrong or right, I give my life for this place called USA. There's no other place that I'd rather live. Love my wife and teach my kids about the land of the free and the home of the brave. Make up your mind which side you stand. If you ask me, this whole world has gone to hell. I speak the truth, but these days the truth won't sell. I bleed red, white, and blue in my ways you just can't change. Wrong or right, I give my life for this place called USA. Cause of the brave. Wrong or right, they gave their lives for this place called USA. If you ask me, this whole world has gone to hell. I speak the truth, but these days the truth won't sell. I bleed red, white, and blue in my ways you just can't change. Wrong or right, I give my life for this place called USA. Wrong or right, I give my life for this place called USA.
Can you hear me? Oh, shit. Bones? What is going on, dude? Hold on. What the hell is going on? XRP Bones. From the zoo? Is this the real dude? Hold on a minute. Laughing out loud. Oh, love, bro. Been a while. Oh, my God, dude. I was talking about you earlier, man. Oh, that's epic, man. I was just about... We were just closing out the show, man. So that's pretty epic to see you come in here. That's freaking epic, man. If you want to come in, if you want to come on and say hi, I can give you a link, dude. Hop right in. But if not, cool talking, and hope we see you again. Hold on. Got to make you a mod, bro. Moderators, mount up. Dude, I just came back, bro, after being banned since 2020. I just came back 3 years to the month last Friday. Dude, that's crazy. I was talking about the zoo too earlier, man. Like I even said, you might remember Bones, I don't know, but the first time I think I went on anyone's show was you guys, was the zoo. And I went on there and I was talking about all kinds of wild stuff that was coming, and everyone was like, "What, dude?" And I think you were like, "Yeah." I don't know if it was you or someone was saying like, "My lady's like into, conspiracy stuff or whatever," or someone's, it was like people were kind of into it, right? Like, and I was bringing some wild stuff early on, man, early on. Yeah. So like, that's when I first got kind of exposed to people, right? Like, I don't know if I did my show after that. I mean, I did my show after that. Like, I can't remember if I had my show. I want to say I did, but it was small, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly if that appearance came before me doing my show or was right after that the show came. So I don't know. But that was actually one of the best shows that I remember. And I don't know, Bones, if you've ever heard about the XRP boardroom. The XRP boardroom actually was created and inspired by XRP Zoo. The guy Berserker who has XRP boardroom, he was inspired by you guys, bro. So it's pretty cool. And I want to say that was created last year. I could be wrong. No, actually, that show that with that name was created at the beginning of this year, and I was like on the first one. I was on there for about 7 months. I'll probably go on there, when they throw links out and stuff. But we're all like, we all support each other, man. And we got XRP bags. I don't know if you remember bags. I can't remember, but Malpass. Hopefully he's doing all right. Yeah, I miss all you guys. Those were fun times though. And then we had it was XRP Zoo chat. It was a private chat on Twitter, which is now X. And and you can only have 50 people in there, so it was tight knit. It was a trip, man. So I miss those days. So shout out to you guys at the zoo. And you guys used to do like a game show style. It was so cool. Like guess this, or I forget what it was. I think Bones, you were the one that. I think you were the one that would run that one. I think I can't remember exactly, but so awesome. Second shift. LEET, what's up? Yeah. Those were good years, man. Like, fuck, dude, epic. Yep. So, you still into XRP, bro? I guess you are if you still have that name. A lot of people are freaking giving up. And I can't blame them, but when you do enough, you do enough research and other people do enough research and you see that their research is coming true, and it was witnessed. We've seen things that were 5 years in the future. I saw things 5 years in the future and more, like from 2017 when I first found XRP. I saw it being like $200 and then $1,000. And that was the light bulb moment when I found the Fed faster payments task force thing. I'm telling you, that blew my mind. It was 2015 that happened, but I saw it was 2017, right? October or whatever, when I ended up buying in. And the funny thing about XRP is that I found it on eBay. Did you guys know that I found XRP on eBay shopping for Bitcoin mining machines? That is a true story. And I found Bitcoin through Alex Jones' channel years ago. And then I'm thinking, oh, Alex Jones is freaking on top of it. He knows what's up. No, he was having advertisers that would advertise. I think a lot of times he wouldn't even know what the commercial was, right? And it was Bitcoin cloud mining. I was like, what? That was like 2013. And I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I want to do, because I don't trust these guys. I want to get my own machine. So I got a machine. And, I was mining Bitcoin back in the day. But finding XRP was because I got back into crypto in 2017 after taking a hiatus in 2015 from, mining Bitcoin. And I'm on eBay shopping for freaking Bitcoin mining machines, and I see these paper wallets are being sold of Ripple. It was called Ripple, right? Ripples. So I'm like, what the hell is that, dude? Ripples. I think there was Litecoin, stuff like that. There were paper wallets. No shit. They were selling them on there. And basically, it was early enough. eBay wasn't probably cracking down because you probably can't do it now. I don't know if you can, but anyways, I got burned like $500. I'm like, shit, I'm going to try it, man, right? I'm going to check this out, whatever the hell it is. And I buy it. I get burned for $500 by some guy supposedly in Israel. eBay gives me my money back because eBay's so awesome, right? And then I talked to this other guy he's selling them too. And I'm telling him what happened. I'm like, what's up, dude? I just got burned. And so I'm telling him what happened to me on eBay. And he goes, dude, you want XRP. XRP is going to be huge. Or not XRP, Ripple. You want Ripple. You want to buy lots of Ripple. You're going to want a lot of it because it's going to be worth a lot of money because the banks are going to use it. And I was like, what the hell, bro? So I'm like, oh shit. And I'm all right. I need to go research this now. And that's when I found Fed Faster Payment Task Force, light bulb moment, 2017, right? Right before the bull run, and then crash. And I didn't lick my ice cream, but I learned so much, right? It's been that long. So it's just kind of wild it's a long story, but how I found Bitcoin and XRP is kind of wild. One was through a commercial and being curious. I'm like, what? I can mine my own freaking cryptocurrency? I'm like, what? Dude, I was so excited. 2013. You guys don't even know. People thought I was crazy. I would tell them, and they thought I was straight crazy, losing my mind. What the heck is you doing that, right? Like, yeah, you either got it or you didn't. So to get it nowadays, it's so much easier to get it, man. And still, some people don't get it. So, anyways, now I'm going on rants. XRP Bones just gave me like shot of octane and shit. I think Lou Dog's getting down in the backyard right now. Well, hey, Bones, would love to have you on the show, man. So, maybe, I don't know, one of these other Fridays. So I come on at Fridays at 5:55 Pacific Standard Time, West Coast time. So, over here, Killicali, NorCal, holding it down. So, all right. So maybe we should end it with, let's see here. Let's end it with the PayPal song. Hold on. Okay, bro, hit me up. I'll come on with you. Right on, man. So are you on X? Because I wouldn't know how to contact you other than, you don't contact people normally on YouTube. So is it still at XRP Bones or XRP 1000 Bones? Because I have the same account, bro, at Auburn Rain P. They cut it off. It was supposed to be at Auburn Rain Productions at the time. And they cut it off, and it became Auburn Rain P, which is, hold on, let me see here. I got it right here. Yeah, right here. So this shows my YouTube and my Twitter, original Twitter. Not original YouTube, it's my backup channel. So it would be hard to find me. You used to be able to search Rain or Rain here, and you'd find me. And no way. You have to do at 4656. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So yeah, I'm gonna end it with this PayPal song. At least that's what I call it. It's pretty freaking cool, and it's basically about PayPal launching that stable coin. And at first it's like it sounds all great, and then the dude breaks it down. He's like, "Let me break it down," or something like that. And he's talking about decentralization. It's pretty cool. So let's jam this out, and then I'm out of here. Losing my voice a little bit. Rain here, rain out.
Yo, listen up, it's a new HV. PayPal's in the game with the coin, that's me. Pegged to the dollar, it's a stable choice, but let me break it down with the real voice. Yo, listen up, it's a new HV. PayPal's in the game with the coin, that's me. Pegged to the dollar, it's a stable choice, but let me break it down with the real voice. Centralization, man, that's the real shot. They can freeze your wallet just like that snout. Delete it, control me, your funds ain't free. Decentralization's the key, can't you see? Give me the freedom, the blockchain way. No central power, no one to obey. Decentralize the game, let's take back the reins. Say no to the control, break free from the chains. See? We want freedom to decentralize you. No one to rule us, no shadow of doubt. Fight the game, change, regain control. Send on the power, let decentralization roll. We crave freedom, decentralized vibes. No more controllers, no corporate pops. Take back the power, let's lead the charge. Say goodbye to central control, we live the large.
Thank you for listening to F.N.W.R. Radio with Rain here. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Drive safe. Be responsible, good people. Thank you. Come again. Rain here. Rain out.